feel it? Can you smell what The Rock isn't cooking anymore because he's lost all his body weight, and I guess he's just going to stop doing it?
It's for a show. He lost a bunch of weight for a part, from what I read.
I don't care what he does. I mean, he's The Rock.
Exactly.
Can you smell what The Rock is? Well, I can't smell anything right now, but it is a Friday night, and we are on the air everywhere. We just had a major thunderstorm roll through here. The water's coming down. We need the rain. We're here live in Southwest Florida, Cape Coral. Tony, Bruno, Miss Robin. Guess who's in the house tonight?
Yes.
In the house.
In the house. In the new
Penny's
house.
in the house.
Yeah.
And then Luigi's in the house too.
Yeah. Her dad's in the house. We're more excited about Penny.
Of course we are. Penny gives you unconditional love.
Except no, but
Luigi is a crumb.
they're eating pizza, so
I know
Penny,
they're eating pizza.
So Penny is not paying attention to us at all.
No.
She has her eye on the prize.
We got so much going on. Of course, NFL season is underway. We've got a game in Brazil tonight. And the NFL doing you all a favor because they really care about you and don't care, and don't worry about the Red Zone channel having commercials this year after not having commercials for the last 50 years. Don't worry about the ESPN trying to explain that even though there's going to be commercials on the 7 hours of commercial-free classics we like. Listen, I don't. That's why I got the Red Zone channel. And when Scott Hansen, when somebody goes to a break after a touchdown or a penalty, he goes to the next game. So do it with it what you will. But the bottom line is this: ESPN has bought out the NFL Network. They pretty much run the NFL now because if you've noticed, they are employing a lot of the NFL Network people now on ESPN. And that's fine. It's consolidation. And they have one app now instead of the 50 apps they used to have. And that's what big business does. So I'm not knocking that. That's capitalism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we had football last night, Brazil tonight. That game, my point is that because the NFL cares about you so much, they are going to put tonight's game in Brazil, the one between your Super Bowl runner-up Kansas City Chiefs. No, the show will not be delayed due to lightning. Now, we had lightning and thunder, but unlike the NFL, those pussies last night in Philadelphia, we don't have to empty the building. I mean, it's pouring rain outside. Do you see us stopping the show, Robin? Now, the only thing that can stop this show is our internet going down and we lose power. Other than that.
But we will not have a rain delay.
There will not be a rain delay or rain delay theater.
No, if the power goes out, which it had a little blip earlier, and the internet did go down for like 3 minutes, and I was worried.
And now we're back, and better than ever.
And we have had some major thunder and lightning.
Yes.
So
but
that
we're good.
could happen.
And that's what happens. It's Florida.
But
it's September. It's still hurricane season. Yes.
If that happens, stay tuned. We will lose everything. We don't even have cell phone service.
I already lost everything building this house, Robin. I mean, come on.
But if we lose internet, we lose cell phone service as well. So we can't even tell people on Twitter.
Now, are we on
wherever.
X? Are we live on X?
We are live on X. We are.
Oh, I see it right now.
We are everywhere.
We're on No Filter Network, which is our home base for the last few years. So if you don't know, if you're new to the show, if you're listening on X or wherever else we're on, nofilter.net, that's where you go, but you have to have an account. They don't ask for your credit card, your children's social security number, your date of birth, any of that stuff. They're not trying. You don't pay anything to listen to the show, but this way they have your information, and then you can log in, don't pay anything, and jump in and be a part of the show.
Yes.
That's it right there.
And you can go in the knocker room.
Well, who doesn't love going
Who
in the knocker
doesn't
room?
love the knocker room?
Now, Luigi is not sleeping in the bunk bed tonight.
No, he's not.
No, since we opened this house, basically a soft opening, when my grandkids came down.
Yeah.
And that was like the day after we actually snuck into the house.
And the only bed other than our own that we had was
the bunk bed.
The bunk bed.
Yes.
And then they actually helped us pick up the new king size bed for the guest suite.
Yeah, so the guest suite
guest wing
is now ready.
Yes.
And Luigi and his better half and Penny will be spending the night for the first night in the downstairs master suite.
Correct. The guest suite.
We call it it's a master suite.
Yeah,
but we're not allowed to say master?
It's a guest suite because we are the masters and we're upstairs.
Not master and commander.
I think it's sort of like Air Force One. Wherever we're sleeping is the master. And then the downstairs, like the guest suite, is like the vice presidential suite. Like the airplane. So that's Air Force. What is it? Air Force 2? What do they call the vice president when he's flying? What do they call his flight?
Get to your other little plane. Yeah.
What is it called?
I don't know what it's called.
I think it's Air Force 2, right?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But anyway, we got a lot to talk about, Robin.
Yes, we do.
Not the Masters for PGA. They just took a blood sample from him. Play action reel. What's going on, man? I was supposed to do a stool sample today.
Yes, you did, but you didn't do it. So you're gonna have to do it on Monday.
The Anyway, the NFL. We'll keep an eye on the game. And now, one of the stories from this game, we'll talk about what happened last night in the NFL. Obviously, still a big story, and we're now learning that Jalen Carter, the monstrous defensive lineman for the Philadelphia Eagles, who was tossed last night before the first play was run for spitting at Dak Prescott. And I guarantee you, this is what happened. Because there's no doubt he spit. And I don't condone it. He got thrown out of the game immediately.
Correct.
But this goes back to the old baseball thing. One guy throws a pitch and hits another player. The other guy's got to go out and hit the other one. So what happened was, if you were watching the game last night, it was fun to watch, even though it was wacky. I mean, the Eagles couldn't, the Dallas Cowboys, and I got to give Dak Prescott credit. You know me, I'm no Cowboy apologist. But I think their new coaching staff had that team ready to play last night. The Cowboys came in ready because the Eagles needed to win this game. They're at home. They're the Super Bowl champs. And the Cowboys were going up and down the field. But here's the deal. This is how I saw it. Not because I'm a homer, because I'm a football savant. I'm no Mina Kimes when it comes to football knowledge. I mean, she's like a 4-foot-tall Asian chick who suddenly now is an NFL insider, just like Gary Clark, who somehow still has a job at ESPN. I wonder if he slept with Mina Kimes or one of the ESPN executives to keep that job. That guy is worthless as tits on a bull. I just wanted to get that out. So anyway, Jalen Carter, the story is now that, he's going to be suspended now. He didn't play it down. He was suspended for the whole game.
Now we saw.
But now, let me explain this, Robin.
Okay, but I have the spitting. If you want to show,
I know that. We'll show that in a second. But the point was today, all of the talking heads, all the people who are cowboy ass munches in the media, and I don't know why you would still be a cowboy ass munch when they haven't even sniffed the Super Bowl till before most of these jerk-off writers and podcasters were born. Do you realize how many Cowboy fans weren't even born when the Dallas Cowboys not only won a Super Bowl, they haven't played in a Super Bowl since they won that Super Bowl, and that was Super Bowl XXX. I was there in Arizona, Robin. How many years ago is that now? Since it's 2025, so you got 25 plus 30.
What are you trying to do?
The Cowboys were in Super Bowl XXX, which was Super Bowl 30, triple X, right?
Yes.
That's Roman numerals.
Yes.
Right? Now it is now 2025.
Yes.
How many years removed are the Dallas Cowboys?
That's not how it works.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
We just had Super Bowl 52 where the Eagles won.
Correct.
The point is, they haven't even been in the Super Bowl for 29 freaking years.
That is correct.
And this isn't some slouch expansion team like the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a team that was a dominant team back in the 70s. So again, I thought the Cowboys played great last night. They took advantage of the situation, but this goes back to an old wrestling trick. Now, I don't believe, if you saw the opening kickoff, I don't believe if the Eagles tight end / linebacker didn't tear his patella tendon on that opening kickoff, and he wasn't hit. It wasn't a cheap shot.
No,
it was one of those, the ground. His leg turned the wrong way, and he tore his patella tendon. So he's out for the year. So during all that confusion, remember they brought a cart out. They had to wheel him off the field because he was down for a long time. So during the time when he was down, Brett Summerin, everybody's standing out on the field because it was Cowboys ball. They got the opening kickoff, and then there was the injury, and there was no flag on the play because the player wasn't hurt intentionally. So everybody's waiting on the field. Jalen Carter, who's the starting monster lineman for the Eagles, he's out on the field watching his player get carted off the field. Meanwhile, Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are out there as well. So Jalen Carter was not in their huddle. He was standing clearly away from where they were going to mark the ball to start the first play of the game.
Right.
So then if you watch the video, now we're going to play the video right now.
Right.
And again, I'm not defending Jalen Carter. What he did was stupid. But it's what happens when, somebody does something to you, and then you take a swing, and the second guy gets caught.
Right.
That's what this is. The first guy may throw a sucker punch, but the referees didn't see it, and then the next guy retaliates.
This is what we're going to do. We're going to show what we all saw at first.
Yeah, you didn't see Dak Prescott, what he did.
No. So this is what we saw on live TV.
Yeah, you see the close-up.
You see the close-up, and you see Carter spitting. You do not see.
He didn't hock a loogie. He wasn't like the hock Tua girl, right? When she says, you're just going to go hock Tua on that thing. Right. He didn't hock Tua.
No. But this is what he did. But what you did not see.
So the referee immediately sees that,
because he
throws
sees
the
that,
flag, disqualified, done, doesn't play a snap. I get that.
But this is what you did not see.
It wasn't lung butter, no.
Dak Prescott actually spit at Jalen Carter first.
Toward him. Now, here's the thing. So now when you see the rest of the story,
right. Whoops.
So there's Dak Prescott now from the other end zone camera. So Dak Prescott is talking with his lineman, and then he looks at Jalen Carter and starts laughing at him, and he spits something out.
Absolutely.
It didn't hit him, but he wasn't as close as...
Oh, but you can see he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's laughing at him. So he's taunting a guy. Remember, the NFL, with all the referees were throwing taunting flags last night. A guy makes a sack, makes a tackle, and he does this. The NFL is a pussy league. Roger Goodell, why don't you put skirts on these sons of bitches? Now you can't tackle a guy. And again, the Eagles won the game, so I'm not a sore winner. Dallas played their asses off, and they should have won that game because there was no Jalen Carter. Bottom line is, Dak Prescott started it, got away with it, and now after they watched it, and I guarantee you, now that the NFL watched this, there's no way, because they're going to suspend Jalen Carter for the rest of the year. No, they're not. He sat out a game. What he did was stupid, and it almost cost the Eagles their opening night win because the Eagles were favored by... I said, by the way, speaking of tape, let's go back to Wednesday, Robin. And it's not my style to criticize or brag. But let's go to Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, which was the 3rd of September, the day I'll always remember. On 1210 WPHT, and to all of you podcasters out there and all of you strappers with 9 people watching your podcasts who think now all of a sudden you're like Philadelphia sports legends because you sit in your mom's basement. I used to sit in my mom's basement too and pretend I was doing a radio show. I'm not knocking it, but these guys think they're powerful. Oh, we're on the 9th. We're on a radio station that nobody hears at 10 o'clock at night. And God bless you. I don't care. I want you to succeed. I don't want people to fail. If you have a goal and you go after it, but don't come after me, punks. This Coggin Toboggan Stunad. I would like to crush him like an ant if I ever see this guy. He's a punk. So he comes after me the other day, and I'll get to that later. I blocked his ass. So let's go back to Wednesday, Robin. Mm-hmm. At the end of my segment with Nick Cale and company on Talk Radio 1210 WPHT, I was done, and I was signing off. And then I said, good night, everybody, and then let's go to the tape. This is unretouched, unedited, raw, real, and listen to the football knowledge that I spit more than Jalen Hurts, more than what's his name? Dak Prescott and more than Jalen. This is spitting facts and knowledge.
Absolutely.
Listen and learn and kneel before Zod.
Eagles.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. Hang on. Yes,
Eagles Cowboys week without a Tony Bruno prediction.
We need a prediction.
I need a pick from you, Tone.
Eagles obviously are the better team, but it's 7.5 points still right now. I know they're going to raise the banner. The Eagles should beat this team. The Eagles are the better team. Thursday night football. If you can't get to the stadium, just sit in the parking lot somewhere and wait for a SEPTA bus to drive by, or the subway, or anything else, or Ubers, or Lyfts, and all those other things. The Eagles should win this at home. But we've seen big games where, they've raised the banners. But I just think the Eagles, let's be honest, are the best team in football. And Jalen Hurts does not make the top 10 list of best players in the NFL last year. Saquon Barkley does, but you got quarterbacks who haven't even sniffed a Super Bowl ranked ahead of him right now. That's a disgrace.
Outrageous.
That's racist.
Racist.
That's racist for all the NFL writers who don't have Jalen Hurts in the top 10 players and other quarterbacks who haven't won a Super Bowl ranked ahead of him. That's a joke.
So if you want to read between the lines, I think Tony likes the Eagles to win, but maybe the Cowboys to cover the 7.5. Just saying.
Exactly.
All right, Bruno.
Exactly.
There he is, Tony
Where's
Bruno.
my roaring
We'll
round
come
of
back and
applause?
get to our
Rob?
12
Where's my
10
roaring round of
WPHT
applause? Let me give myself one here. That was 3 days before the game.
I know.
I mean, that was the day before the game.
You were spot freaking on.
And this is what I'm saying. People. Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NF mother effing L. Tell me who's better, Joe freaking Burrow, the pretty boy. They're doing it. Listen, I don't have nothing against Joe Burrow. He's a great quarterback. But what has he won? He hasn't walked Ugatsin cool. And now they're doing pieces on him about what's his top 3 songs and what's his playlist in his iPod or whatever the hell he's listening now. This is what they do. Listen, I get it. He's a star, good-looking guy, little quirky, but he's good. But how do you not have Jalen Hurts? And again, obviously, the best player in the NFL is the MVP for the Philadelphia Eagles and the best running back in the league, Saquon Barkley. Of course he's number 1 on the list. But when they ask these schmuck writers, people who've never even been to a game, people who sit at home with podcasts, and all of a sudden were asked, give me the top 10 players in the NFL. Not by position, just the top players. And if you look at the top 10 list, what do you get? You got Joe Burrow in there. Right? Who else you have in there? Jalen Hurts isn't even in there.
It's insane.
Even in the quarterback ratings, all these jerk-offs have Jalen Hurts not even in the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. These people shouldn't be allowed to even watch a goddamn game.
Why
These
do you
stupid
think...
sons, and then they have all these columns and sporting news. These people don't know jack shit about football.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think they're overlooking him? Is it because he's not a big personality? Is it because he's so...
Because I don't know why. I would say they're racist, but I don't make those calls.
No, because there are other black quarterbacks that are on the list. So
they're not. Dak Prescott's not, but Dak Prescott, to his credit, he came back and looked great. He was hurt last year. The guy was banged up. You got to give Dak Prescott credit, because that's what I do. Dak Prescott looked phenomenal. Physically, he was sharp. He was out there, and he did what he was supposed to do.
I'm biased against him.
I know he was a dick to you, but I don't hold that against the guy. That's 12 years ago in the league. I just hate the Cowboys. I don't hate Dak Prescott or the players. It's just a thing. But the Cowboys came prepared to play, and the Eagles gave them a big push last night. But the bottom line is, Jalen Hurts, you tell me another quarterback in the NFL who could have done what he did last night when he had basically no time. He didn't have to throw. He was trying to throw the ball. He didn't have any wide receiver. He kept throwing it to Dallas Goedert. He made one good long throw at the end, which was the dagger. But Jalen Hurts, no other quarterback. I don't care if it's Lamar Jackson. You name me another quarterback. Nobody was going to do what Jalen Hurts did last night. When he had to be the man. He has a new offensive coordinator. He's playing against a team that, that knows that they don't have their best defensive player to stuff anything.
Let me tell you the top 10 according to all the the rankings.
Go ahead, give it to me.
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts is on there.
Which list is this now? Because there's a lot of lists.
Yeah, this one.
Listen, Josh Allen's a hell of a quarterback. But has he sniffed the Super Bowl?
No.
And, that's the problem. And I love Josh Allen.
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels, what's he won? He's played 1 year. He's a young player.
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford's won Super Bowls, but he's certainly not he's not an elite quarterback right now.
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert hasn't won shit either.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield didn't win shit until he went to Tampa.
Jared Goff.
Give him credit. And who?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
Now,
he's done it in 2 cities.
There are a lot of lists that do not have Jalen Hurts, and
That's
put
the point. It wasn't a
CJ
quarterback.
Stroud.
It wasn't a quarterback list that I saw.
Right.
It was the top 10 players in the NFL coming into the season.
Okay.
And Saquon Barkley was number 1 of all players. I mean, and the Eagles have these guys that no one's ever heard of playing corner.
Yes.
Adoree Jackson, who was awful. So give the Cowboys all the credit in the world. They had that game handed to them. They were moving the ball at will.
So the
Eagles were being trounced like the Kardashian sisters at NBA All-Star Weekend. They were getting hammered left and right. They were getting pounded.
All right. So
yes,
this is the NFL official top 100 players. So the top 100, the top 10 of those of
now
2020.
which survey? Because there's all kinds of lists. I hate lists.
This is a list that has been compiled from everywhere. So this is kind of like the AI where they compile everybody's lists together. And in this, you are correct that Jalen Hurts is not on the top 10. They're compiling for the 2025 list.
Yeah. The guy that just won a Super Bowl and was the MVP, and the guy who could have won another Super Bowl against the same team and outplayed Patrick Mahomes.
Correct.
Listen, and I love Patrick Mahomes.
We do.
But the people who are absolutely discounting Jalen Hurts' greatness.
Makes no sense whatsoever. So Saquon Barkley, number 1.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes, number 2.
I give Patrick Mahomes.
He's a great player.
He's a Hall of Famer right now without taking another snap.
Yes. Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, great player.
Wide receiver, Vikings.
I know who he is.
Myles Garrett. Lamar Jackson.
Is Lamar Jackson better? Now, Lamar Jackson is another guy who's capable of taking over a game and willing his team to win.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what Lamar Jackson hasn't done? He hasn't won a Super Bowl. He hasn't even been to a Super Bowl. And so you have to use that as the measuring stick.
Yeah, but you have players that you say that you absolutely love that deserve to be on lists and are not because
when you look at the lists, you look at the guys. A lot of these guys haven't even made the Super Bowl.
I know.
You can't put somebody who hasn't made the Super Bowl because he puts up gaudy numbers but doesn't win jack shit in the playoffs. It's like, with all due respect to the 76ers, it's like their star player, their franchise player.
Mm-hmm.
Has he won anything? No. Everybody wants him to win the MVP, right? Oh, I want him to be the MVP. But nobody gives a shit about their particular fan team's MVPs. It's great for a fan.
Well, let me finish this top 10 list.
Go ahead.
So Joe Burrow,
great quarterback. Injured a lot, has bad offensive lines, but has offensive weapons around him. His defenses have sucked. But you got to take all that into account.
Correct.
Joe Burrow is still a guy who has not sniffed the Super Bowl. And after a while, they did it with Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb was in championship game after championship game every year during the Andy Reid years. But he's not considered an elite quarterback, despite him being at that time the best Eagles quarterback in history.
See, well, that's a prime example.
But he didn't win a Super Bowl. Andy Reid didn't win a Super Bowl until he went to Kansas City.
But you hold Donovan McNabb very high on your list.
Yes, because he was one of the greatest quarterbacks, but he's no longer one of the. Yeah, is he in the icon? Yeah, he's going to make the list of Eagles quarterbacks, but he never won a Super Bowl.
Right.
right? And the one he got into, he threw up at the end of the game.
But I think it's not really fair to hold one person accountable for the entire team.
Yes, you do. They hold Jalen Hurts
I
accountable.
know, but
All he does is run. He can't throw the ball. All the bullshit that he had to go through at Alabama. Nick Saban made a great point today. Remember, Jalen Hurts was at Alabama. He was benched in a game. So he wasn't even considered the best quarterback at Alabama. They benched him for Tua and then went on to win a national championship. Did he sulk? Did he cry? No. He was a guy that got no respect.
He didn't sulk. He didn't cry. He just was determined to get better.
And you could see the guy.
Yeah.
He's cool, calm, and collected.
He has a amazing focus. Like, he does not allow anything to get
Now, I
through
know
him.
Joe Burrow went with the Super Bowl and against the Rams, and he damn near almost won. They don't give out a trophy for damn near almost won, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. Joe Burrow, you damn near almost won a Super Bowl. Do they have a trophy for that? And yes,
Almost
Donovan
doesn't
McNabb
count.
was on the cover of Madden 06, which
Yes.
I was in that game as well.
I know.
So we have a bond.
Is that why you love him so much? No.
He's a
okay.
weird dude. Listen, Donovan McNabb and I are not like tight, but I
No,
know
but
him.
you're-
He
but
knows
you're
me.
friends, yeah,
Yeah,
you're friends.
absolutely.
Okay, let me finish the list. Tyreek Hill,
Yeah, the cheetah.
Trent Williams.
He has more kids though than touchdown passes the last year, though, Rob. And that's hard to do.
Yeah, that is
Well,
hard.
that's actually it's easy to do if you
Yeah.
just don't wrap that rascal in. Even Elon Musk is jealous of Tyreek Hill on the number of babies he cranks out.
If you spread it out, so to speak, in several different fields, you are more likely to get a good crop.
Exactly right.
And he has spread his seed in many
Kevin,
different
where's
fields.
Kevin, I'm only joking with you, man. The guy Kevin is like, he almost won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Donovan McNabb almost won the Super Bowl again.
Almost doesn't cut
Remember,
it.
when Donovan McNabb and the Eagles lost to Tom Brady in Jacksonville in that Super Bowl, he almost beat Tom Brady. And I believe that would have been Tom Brady's first Super Bowl win.
Wow.
It was.
Yeah.
So just imagine if Donovan McNabb didn't throw up and was able to win that game.
Then
Then Tom Brady would just be another quarterback.
you're right. Okay, last two. Trent Williams and Chris Jones.
Yeah, but these are the offensive linemen, defensive
Yes.
linemen,
not
impact
all-
players.
yes.
Impact players. So when you talk about, quarterback lists are the ones, you have to rank quarterbacks against
Right.
quarterbacks.
So quarterback, Jalen is on the list for the most part.
but
There's
he's
a few
he's in the top 10. He
Yeah.
barely cracks the top
I
10.
know, and it is ridiculous.
All I'm saying, and not because I'm an Eagle homer.
And I agree because every
Am I
single,
right or wrong, Luigi? Get your ass in here now and sit. Did you have any damn pizza?
Hold on.
Turn
You
the damn mic on. Look, he's got no shoes on. Make yourself comfortable.
I can't afford shoes. I'm going to put a number out there for people. $117. You know what $117 equates to?
A mediocre parlay.
16 slices of shit pie.
That's
what
not shit pie. That's
Am I
pretty
on,
good.
by the way? Am I even on?
Yeah, you're
Turn
on.
my headset up a little bit.
Turn the headsets up. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way
Oh
up
my
from
God.
Naples.
Is that good?
Took an hour and 6 minutes to get here.
No shit, there's like thunderstorms.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I feel good. I know. I drove through them. Guys, by the way, if you're driving and it's completely like blinding rain,
Yeah, you gotta
put your-
get the camera
Put
on.
your hazards on for people because it makes it a little safer
This
for
is
the rest
Florida.
of the
Nobody puts hazards.
That's true too, man.
Just be happy that you're still on the road and haven't been sideswiped by some strapper who doesn't know what lane to be in. You know what I mean?
I hear you, man. Place is looking good.
You like it?
It's looking.
You know what else is
it's
looking
great.
good?
What?
Your
I know.
hair.
I can't stand it.
No, I like it, man.
It's
You got that
I
little,
love your
what,
hair
what
so
the
much right
98
now.
degrees is going on right now?
I
don't
like it. I
understand.
like it. It looks really good. And
I look like Nick Lachey from Wish.
you know what else? You know what else is
What's that?
That I've observed and I actually like it a lot.
What?
I'm seeing a little gray in your hair.
Yeah, there's a little bit in there, man. Stress, that'll do it to you. Moving, a lot of shit
You're
going on.
you're 40 something now, right?
I'm 43, bro.
Yeah, so
I'm,
some
I'm a
people-
man. I'm 40.
I'm
Tony.
a man.
Jesus, man.
Now some guys don't get gray hair until much later.
Right.
No, it took a long time for me to get. I've been lucky that way. It's okay. I got a couple silvers.
Now,
coming
are
in.
you going to do the South Philly Italian thing and start dyeing everything that blue black?
I thought you meant sit on the steps at 2 o'clock in the morning bitching about life. No. I'm not going to do that.
You're
no,
going to allow yourself to go natural?
No, I'll probably dye it. Yeah, I'm vain.
By the way, be careful. Be careful of this.
Yeah, this is a lot of. Speaking of pop-ups, there's a lot of fun surprises in this house.
You like this?
Well, even though I knew exactly where to go to find the chocolate, I knew how to find everything. What happened to all the wine?
It's still in boxes because we need to attach the cage to the wall so that it
Yeah, the
doesn't
big
fall
wine,
over on the
crop
I
up
appreciate
there.
keeping the bottle of Zin out for the kid.
We
man.
got a couple.
Seriously.
We got some more wine in there. What
Yeah,
do you think this is, man?
And
Paulie
an amateur
Walnuts
hour.
wing. Luigi found everything except we told him where the wine was.
No, I found that. That's the first thing I asked for when I came in. What are you talking about? No, but it looks great.
Callan. Joe Burrow, you almost won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do now? I'm going to take my family to Six Flags.
You know, Joe Burrow. It sounds a lot like Dan Marino to me. Great player, great passer, all the things. Never going to win anything.
Well, I don't know. He may win. He may win.
No,
Do me a
as long as
favor.
in Cincinnati,
Yeah.
he will
Turn your
never win
camera
anything.
just an RCH towards me.
Toward you?
Yep.
Which camera? My camera?
Your camera just an RCH.
Why?
Because that
You can't
way
see me?
I can get Luigi and you in the same shot.
Is this the triple box, which will not be seen on the NFL Red Zone
and then,
anymore?
And then Luigi,
no
if
more
you just
octo
move
boxes.
Slightly that way. Perfect.
Last time I got a triple box, it came with 3 hookers and a case of peels.
Last time you had a $10 triple box, that was back when you can go to Taco Bell and get 6 tacos and a
You can forget
burrito
that. The greatest
for
deal,
$10.
The greatest deal of all time was the combo mambo.
Oh, the deep dish combo
The combo
mambo.
mambo was the best of all time. Bring that back. Seriously. But if you are talking about Barry, talking about quarterbacks, we're talking about football for a second, Tone.
Hold on.
What do we have?
What do you have?
It is 7:30, and I need to let everybody know before you
Because
continue.
I got 10 minutes and I'm out.
No.
What do you mean you're out?
I've been watching James Bond. I watched all the Bonds. I started. I watch them all.
So you got to watch it? These movies are 50 years old.
And they're on demand.
I understand, and so is something else. So I have to get to it in a little
You know
while.
what else? You know what I'm going to watch tonight?
Let me finish this.
Go ahead.
7:30. All y'all out there. Hold on. I'm gonna
All
put my,
y'all.
All y'all. I'm gonna put you. I'm speaking to you right there. You go on your screen, whether it's your phone or on your computer, and click that like button, hit that thumbs up, and share. Share. I know all of you there. We love you. We appreciate you. And please show your appreciation for us by sharing, liking, and subscribing wherever you can.
If you'd like to contribute to the $113 $117, 2 large pizzas and 2 Caesar salads. That's what I hate about DoorDash and shit.
I know.
We didn't have time to run out and get it. There is no bigger scam than being a lazy fuck. And listen, there's not a pizza place like right around the corner from here.
Yes.
So when you want a pizza, you got to go pick it up
But if
unless
would
you
like
want to pay.
If you would like to buy us a drink, you can do that by going onto Twitter, aka X, and clicking on Tony Bruno Show, and there's a little dollar figure
Dollar bills, yo.
right next to his photograph. Click on that, and you can tip us.
Yeah, or if you
directly.
like make a dent in this $117.90 I spend, you can Venmo me at
Dude,
Luigi.
you got a job. You're a manager now.
I know.
And you're
General
bitching
manager,
and-
pal.
General
I'm a
manager.
General manager down in Naples.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind.
What's the place called again? The Wildberry Cafe.
Wildberry Cafe, #1 in Southwest Florida, baby.
And it's all because of this man right here.
Goddamn right.
In Naples, baby.
But
Naples.
I don't mind paying $117.90 for product if it's good product.
That was good.
If it's good product.
That was good.
No,
but
it
it
was
wasn't $117.
No, $117. No.
No.
That's just insane. It was insane
was-
price. I mean, I took us out last time we went out. We had a couple of drinks. We had some dinner.
It was-
It was $1.20. That's fine. It's no big deal. I don't mind spending
we
that
ordered
kind of money.
2 sandwiches from Jimmy John's.
I know.
And it was like $80
$80.
for 2 frickin' Jimmy John's.
That's insane.
Did
So-
Luigi do the dishes? No, I buy the dishes and make sure that they go out properly from the expo.
Speaking of
bro.
dishes.
Yeah, our dishwasher now is cleaning the dishes.
What's his
I'm
name?
so excited.
Jose.
Jose.
I
from
know.
Norristown. He made a trip down here just to do the dishes.
We want to thank Water Medic. They didn't give it to us for free. We
No,
had to pay.
we had to
but
pay.
they fit us in the schedule ASAP. And
they're very fluid with
and
their-
Bobby, I don't know his last name, came over and he spent all day. He ripped out the old system, put in the new
You notice
system.
all the old...
Not Bobby Bacala. Not
no,
Bobby Flay.
Bacala,
And
not Bobby Flay.
Not
We
Bobby
wanna
Thick
thank-
Pen.
Water Medic, great company. I mean, they
Yeah, we
No, I
got
just
the-
had some of that water. It was good.
Yeah, right?
It was very good.
You got the 300-gallon tank outside, so that's the reverse osmosis.
That's the thing I hit on the way in.
Yeah, that thing right there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
So what have you guys been chatting about?
Well, we're talking about last night's game, and so the Eagles today went out and signed Zadarius Smith. Did you see that?
They picked up Zadarius Smith.
Yeah, he's a free agent, was with the Lions. Wow. Guy had 69. Now, is he near the end of his career? Yeah.
Absolutely. But is he a helpful piece?
Absolutely.
Sure, yeah.
And you saw last night the Eagles lost a lot of, here's the thing about the NFL versus the old days when the Cowboys and the Steelers and the 49ers were dynasties. They didn't have to worry about players leaving, right? They would win Super Bowls, and then you can keep your own players. Now, you look at other teams. Look at the Eagles. They win a Super Bowl. Mekhi Becton leaves, right?
He gets paid.
Yeah.
Brandon Graham is gone. Darius Slay is gone.
Milton Williams got paid to go somewhere else.
Milton Williams got paid. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's not. Yes, you're returning with a lot, but you also lost a ton of valuable players on your team because of free agency, retirement, what have you.
Exactly.
That stuff hurts. It takes a while.
But that's not an excuse because the kid that they drafted, the kid that they got in the first round, everybody was talking about this kid. He showed out last night. Jihad Campbell. Mm-hmm. They outside middle line.
His name was Jihad?
Yes, his name is Jihad Campbell. This kid is a stud. Last night, one of the biggest plays of the game. Cowboys are driving. I mean, they're throwing the ball all over the field, and luckily C.D. Lamb, the last one
drops,
was,
I know.
Yeah, but the last one was out of reach. He shouldn't have caught. He wasn't going to catch that ball.
Probably not.
But Jihad Campbell, you watch the play where he breaks out he goes into coverage and he goes one-on-one.
On one-on-one.
He's one-on-one with a receiver.
Why would you name your kid Jihad?
I don't know, Robin.
You know what that means? It means war.
No, it doesn't.
What is that good for anyway, Tom?
Absolutely nothing.
I mean, seriously, we ask ourselves this all the time.
Absolutely nothing.
In Islam, jihad.
But it's not spelled the same way. Come on, Robin. Really, you're gonna go that route on a brand new Eagle, the next superstar of the Philadelphia Eagles?
The only difference is he has 2 A's instead of 1 A.
I'm sure his families are you saying his families are terrorists? Come on, his last name's Campbell. Jihad Campbell. Let me look it up here.
I know.
Rob.
I'm reading it. He spells his name with it's Jihaad.
I'm just filtering all my Muslim jokes, trying to make sure you don't get canceled. That's all.
I'm not.
Filtering.
Robin's the one who's making assumptions that it's some sort of a radical Islamic name. No.
By the way, Robin,
he was in Alabama.
Bobby has no arms and no legs. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ain't fucking Bobby. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm just bringing a little levity to the situation because you were talking about,
the guy was the 31st pick to steal in the first round of the draft, and he has nothing to do. I mean, you saw it last night. That one drive at the end. He is a rookie of the year favorite right now.
I'm going to give his parents a break, because I do know of...
Actually, he grew up in Gloucester, New Jersey.
I do know of
He went to Timber Creek Regional High School.
That emigrated to the United States that were trying to name their daughter something that they thought was really beautiful name. And they named... Think about it. If you don't know what this word means, it actually is kind of a pretty word.
Cunt.
Diarrhea.
Oh. Sorry, we went different directions.
Yes, totally. You were the front. I was
Remember
the
this
back.
name, Robin.
But
and
so
how
I'll
dare
give him
you?
a break. I'll
how
give him a break.
Dare you? How dare you?
By the way,
not only is he the steal of the draft in the first round, that's another great move by the Eagles. He's sitting there, and they snapped him up. Alabama, Gloucester Township kid, and Robin is disrespecting him.
Well, I mean, that's what Robin does, bro.
Son of a bitch. She is the Mina Kimes of the show. She doesn't know shit about football, but we still let her on the air.
That's true.
Went to Lincoln High School. No, he didn't go to Judge.
No, he didn't go to Judge.
No, Cold Cash. Allah at your boy.
Allah at your boy.
No, that's good. I wish I were the Mina Kimes. I'd be getting paid way more than
She's
I am.
a DEI no talent hack. How about ESPN? They bring in the guy who's getting killed today, and he should because he's a piece of shit. The guy who was on this morning played for the Redskins.
Ryan Clark?
Yeah, Ryan Clark.
Who listens to Ryan Clark?
Unfortunately,
anymore,
he's on.
man?
But I don't know if you saw this. So this morning on Get Up, whatever one of those ESPN shows is, right? Mm-hmm. Robin is not a DEI hire. She is whiter than the driven snow.
Yeah.
She's whiter than rice.
This is true.
she's whiter than Drewski, pretending to be a redneck NASCAR guy. And by the way, Drewski, the comedian who I love, he's very light-skinned. So he didn't do whiteface when he did this bit. You saw the bit? With
No, actually, I did see a video of them applying the makeup. He did.
No, he's very light-skinned.
He is light-skinned, but he still had to become, for this bit, he put on light makeup and he put on red makeup to do the redneck
I get
thing.
it. Listen, was it a stupid? I don't mind. See, I don't care when black guys try to be white guys.
Yeah. I mean, you are absolutely correct. If
Remember
you're
the chick, white chicks?
White chicks, yeah.
White chicks, right?
I didn't have a problem with
they
that
were
either.
just making fun of
I
like
think
how
that if you're
making fun of white chicks, any race should be able to do it, right? Any race should be able to make fun of white chicks.
If you have
what about not Rushmore's
but
thing to
here's
do?
the thing. If you have a problem, there's the gator.
Where? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Look at that, Luis. See that
I haven't
alligator
seen
right
one
there?
yet. Where
Let's
is
go
he?
to the gator cam.
Oh, there he is.
Get the damn camera out there,
I have
Robin.
it, I
am
have
not
it, I have it.
bullshitting. Open that door. We have a gator. That's a 6-footer out there. I'm not bullshitting.
That's a croc.
No,
That
that's a
is-
gator.
That's a gator.
We don't have crocs up there. This
That is a
show is a
gator.
croc right now.
Yeah.
Look at that tail.
Not
I don't
country
know if you
croc.
can see it. Wait, hold on.
See that?
Yeah, he's a big boy.
That's a big boy out there. We got gator action.
that's
It's
not-
great to be a
I
Florida
can't-
gator.
Unfortunately, I can't zoom in, but there he is.
He's now just chilling. See, he's just going real slow.
It's right there at the corner. If you guys can zoom in at all on your video, but
He's back. He was waiting for a little piece of pepperoni, but we want just cheese tonight.
Okay, close the door because bugs
can't
are gonna
have
come in.
Bugs. I'm worried about a fucking crocodile coming in. You're talking about the
Gator.
bugs.
Gator. You don't want a crocodile at all. Crocodiles are mean. Gators are kind
Yeah,
of.
gators are nice. Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, they're real nice. But anyway, enough about that. So we got a game coming up at 8 o'clock tonight, Luis.
Charles Bowles, by the way, up there said it the best. Seriously, Ryan Clark is like the worst, and he's just married to
A saltine?
Yeah,
Is he?
and
I don't care who he's married to.
The point is, it's like at some point. Can I just say this? Fuck it. I'll say it anyway. At some point,
Be careful.
just because like you played in the NFL and you're black and you just figure that you can throw anything out there that makes absolutely zero sense and just be angry about it when you talk or have a mean face about it, that makes you right.
Now, what he did, though,
'Cause
this
it's
morning.
stupid. No, I'm serious. It's stupid.
But what he did this morning, we have to pull that clip.
But
Because now remember, ESPN has absorbed the NFL network, right? All the people who were on NFL, Rich Eisen, and one of the other guys who's really, really good, he was on this morning's NFL show, First Take, or whatever the hell it's called, the one with Greenberg.
First Take, I think. No, First Take was...
No, that's
the
get up, get out, get down, get out of my face with that crazy shit.
I think.
Robin, you have me on here. This isn't on.
Yeah.
Why is it not playing?
I am pissed off.
Oh, there it is.
Get out! Get out!
Exactly.
I
Cold
think this is
pizza.
the one. I think this is
No,
the
Cold
one this
Pizza was the
morning.
original.
He
Cold
was on
Pizza's
with.
what's outside on the island right
Yeah,
now.
it was Peter Schrager. Now,
Okay,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
Peter Schrager.
Uh-huh.
He was on NFL Good Morning
Yeah.
Football, right? Really well-known guy.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play football. So we got to get that clip, Robin. I want to play this. A lot of people didn't see.
I think I have. I think this is the clip you're talking about. And,
So now they're having
and
a
somebody-
spirited discussion this morning on ESPN. Peter Schrager now, remember, he was on Good Morning Football on the NFL Network. Since the NFL has been absorbed by ESPN, as they basically did a jihad on the NFL, taking everything over and putting, and listen, Peter Schrager is really, really good. So let's go, we have the clip. This is the clip. Now, this is Peter Schrager, having fun, which is what he does, is why Good Morning Football was a fun show. They talked about football and had fun. But Ryan Clark is humorless. He can't talk about football as a fun thing, right? He can't. There are some guys who are so anal and think they know more than you because they played the game. What he did to Peter Schrager today is grounds for dismissal because no employer should allow this kind of shit to go on, especially just after your company just paid billions of dollars to inherit the NFL Network, Red Zone Channel, and basically run the NFL for them for the next 10 years. Let's go to the tape.
Hold on. Let me get a better clip. That one was.
That was somebody recording off
that
their
was
TV.
Off the TV. So this is Clay Travis. He'll have the good one.
By the way, Clay, stick to college football, chump. All right.
Okay, here we go.
That's the target. But I'm saying, you could have it both ways. 4 seconds left in the game on 2nd and 11. It was the one target. He runs the out. You wake up this morning and say A.J. Brown had a better day than CeeDee Lamb. You know what you wake up saying though? A.J. Brown's team is 1-0. Of course. Right, like that's what I get. But the thing is this though, and we shouldn't do this on TV. And so I apologize if people think this is rude. That's the non-player. Oh, stop! CeeDee Lamb is. And let me tell you why. I'm not looking at fantasy football, Ryan. I'm not. Don't belittle me like that. I could come in and say, as 3 ex-players are saying one thing, and give an alternative perspective that maybe CeeDee Lamb did play well. And Peter, what I need for you to do is not get mad and let me finish for one. Okay, go on.
Did you hear him insult Peters? We shouldn't be doing this. Basically saying because Schrager didn't play in the end. Then what did Mina Kimes play except with her bunghole? Except putting one of those green WNBA dildos in her butthole so Ryan Clark can slam it even deeper into that bunghole.
But he does realize, like, Ryan Clark is in the position he's in right now today because, people who didn't play football talked about people who played football.
Exactly.
Because you don't have to be an NFL player.
There's called analysts and there's called players.
Right.
You can be an analyst. You can understand the X's and O's and understand the game and have an opinion about something. Doesn't necessarily mean you're right, but you can have an educated opinion about it.
Exactly. Schrager's been covering the NFL for you. And again, he's not saying he knows more about X's and O's and trenches. But when you go on the air and you insult a guy, we shouldn't be talking about this on television. And he insults the guy for having an opinion that he doesn't agree with.
I don't know. I don't understand the point in that. I think it's more just like just trying to flex a little bit and just pump your chest out to say that I can always throw the trump card down that I was a player. I was on the field. I know more than you do.
Seriously, Mina Kimes is on at ESPN as an NFL expert. Listen, I don't care. Good for her. But you're going to tell me
she didn't play?
She couldn't even play in the lingerie league because she's not that hot.
Well, that's revealing.
And I know players from the lingerie league. Could you imagine Mina Kimes out there with a thong on? Who would want to watch that shit? Seriously.
I'd be calling for jihad at that point, man. Say that right. See how it comes full circle? You got to wait for things sometimes. This is not a segue or a transition by any means. But is Biza still around or no?
Yes, she's on.
Biza's there.
Biza is in control of the
She's controlling
chat
the
room.
horizontal and the vertical.
Hi, Biza.
By the way, where's the bottle of wine? Are you like Jones and where is it?
Drank it all.
You hiding it?
I've been crushing it, bro.
Bring that sumbitch in here, man.
It's gone.
So it's gone.
We got plenty of wine.
I know. We need to open up
Crack another sumbitch up here, man. It's Friday night.
I need to find something else to open.
Maybe your mouth? No, you've been opening it too much, Robin. Shut your yap, as someone once said.
Oh my God.
Right.
Did you just say that? Oh. Tony Bruno in trouble now?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. But there's going to be all sorts of people going up after you.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They know.
I have backup.
What do you got? Pepper spray? Pepper spray? What the hell's going on around here?
So,
by the way, Phillies and Marlins down here.
Speaking of Phillies, Mike, Melania got the Phillies hat on now?
Yes.
Yeah,
we need to
Melania's
get her
got her
shirt.
Phillies hat. I got my old school throwback
Got the
Hall of
Carmichael?
Famer Harold Carmichael.
I wore this thing I've had for 7 years because I just wore it to work. What the hell?
Good job out of you, man. Good job out of you.
We do need to get Melania some more Philadelphia stuff. So, like, we want to get her an Eagles shirt and a flyer, maybe some flyer socks or something.
Yeah.
Flyer socks.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
Or what else? What else could you wear? Like
whatever we can find. Robin.
Sixers,
what else? Bring me up to
Sixers
speed.
shorts.
Bring me up to speed here. What else has been going on in this program that I've missed?
Well, obviously it's been all about. We got a lot of
We
good
only
updates.
came back on last week.
No, but you've been doing other things though too, right? You guys have been on, and you've been on with Nick Hill in the mornings.
Yeah,
right?
that's on Wednesday, and then we will be on next Friday, the 12th, and next Monday, the 15th, filling in for Dom Giordano again from noon to 3 on Talk Radio 12.
Is that your favorite greengrocer?
No, that's Joe Carcione.
Oh, okay.
Who's no longer with. That's Dom Giordano. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like a grocer.
Now,
it is.
Luigi, I know that you have to go.
Uh-huh.
You're
Where do you have to
you're
go?
only gracing us with your presence for a few minutes.
I can't just leave somebody unattended in your home.
Who are you leaving unattended?
Are you
my
afraid she's going to
girlfriend?
steal
I
the
don't know.
silverware?
What's this
What you
rude?
gonna do?
It's just
This
rude.
house is heavily armed.
It's just rude.
We've got FBI agents surrounding the property. We got gators out. It's like alligator Alcatraz. Ain't nobody gonna come near here now.
You plopped her in front of the TV and gave her a remote. What more does she need?
She's with my dog too.
I know. She's fine.
I can't leave loose change around her, man. Are you crazy?
No, the movie I want to watch tonight after the football game, it's now on. The Naked Gun.
Yes.
Oh, I watched all three. Yesterday.
No, the new one?
No, not the new. I watched
The
Naked
new
Gun.
one
we have the new
Naked
one.
Gun 2.5, and then I watched Naked Gun 33
No, but
and a
the
third.
new one with Liam Neeson is
Really?
Lieutenant
Yeah.
Frank Drebin. He's the son of Frank Drebin.
So, by the way, I'm going to that murder mystery train
Yes.
dinner tomorrow night, right? And you got to put the name down. My name's going to be Frank Drebin.
Frank Drebin.
Frank Drebin.
That's awesome.
Not Frank Rizzo.
No.
That was one of the,
Jerky Boys, man.
Jerky Boys had a guy named Frank Rizzo.
How do you spell
back
that?
in-
Rizzo. R-I-Z-Z-O, jackass.
So,
Put your what?
shall we go to Florida really quick while with Luigi
Yeah,
here?
this is sort
it
of a
go-
downer story, but it's
No, it's not.
interesting.
Might as well, yeah.
It's not a downer story at all.
Well, when you hear the word Neptune,
Stephen Luker. He's still alive.
yeah, what do you mean?
Shit. I haven't heard from him in so long. What's going on, man?
Because we haven't been doing shows.
Yeah, I
We-
see a lot of the group. The
Yeah, the
crews
whole
all there.
gang is
I
back
know.
together
I
again.
I miss every single one of them, man. Hope everybody's doing well.
And now that's why we had to wait to get this house finished, the studio built.
It does look
We
great,
need a
though,
little more soundproofing, but
No,
we're
it looks,
working on it.
it looks really nice, though, man.
It's not about how you look,
It's how you feel.
and no, it's not how you feel. It's how you look,
Is it?
and you look marvelous. Remember, that's the line Billy Crystal did when he was
It's
doing
about how you look. It's how you feel.
Ricardo Montalban, pretending he was the guy with the soft Corinthian leather back in the day. Bob Mraz, you remember Bob from Valley Forge?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Not Jason Mraz.
Not Jason Ross. Because he's got the remedy. You know what I mean?
Anyway, Philly's up 2-1 in Miami, and I didn't see the Embiid punchline in the new Naked Gun movie. There's an Embiid punch because I was watching it. Robin was asleep, so I turned on to the pay-per-view stuff.
Nah, well, you missed it because he was gassed about halfway through the damn movie. That's why.
Who?
Embiid.
Well, no, but Pamela Anderson in this is phenomenal. I mean, it's
Pamela
slapstick. It's a tribute to the old Frank, the old Police Squad movies, and
Which
they
are
paid.
unbelievable.
They were and that's what's great about all those guys who were in it. They were all serious, straight actors.
Yeah.
And then remember the guy from Sea Hunt with the Suns. He was the psychotic air traffic control guy.
I'll tell you another thing. OJ.
OJ
Very
killed
likable.
it. OJ
Very
killed it.
likable. OJ was great.
He was.
I loved OJ.
I don't want to give the movie away, but so they're paying homage to their fathers.
Yeah.
So they go into the hall of all the old Naked Gun guys,
Yeah.
police squad, and there's Lieutenant Frank Drebin, the father, holding a gun, and you know who that was, right? Who was the great actor?
Leslie
Nielsen.
Yeah,
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen,
And
holding a gun, pointing
Liam
it out.
Neeson is his son.
Right now,
Right.
I'm in Roger Moore land right now because I'm.
No,
I'm
get
in
out
Bond.
of bed. Listen, I'm a Bond aficionado.
Liam Neeson
So then
is
the guy
Frank
who was
Drebin's
the
son.
son
And
of
they're
the other
all-
cop.
They're all in front of their fathers playing homage, crying, I miss you, Dad, I miss you, Dad. And then at very end, there's O.J. Simpson and the guy that plays his son, and he's like, nah, and just walks away.
No, listen, I got to give Liam Neeson credit. To even make this movie. I had it on low volume. There was obviously some very funny innuendo stuff, sexual stuff.
Right.
Just like the first movies.
Yeah, but this time it was well done, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Pamela Anderson is great.
Yeah.
She's like singing scat in a jazz club. And the other guy I love is Danny Houston. You know who Danny Houston is?
Hello.
I don't know who Danny Houston is.
You'll know who he is. He's in so many movies, but nobody realizes who he is. Danny
'Cause he's
Houston.
Danny Houston.
Look him up. He is really, really.
Oh, yeah.
The first movie I saw him in where he was brilliant was that movie up in Alaska where the vampires come out at night.
Well, that's when they come out.
And it's Houston, Huston.
Correct.
No O. And
Not Lamar Houston, no.
Yeah.
No, the
Like when
trailer
you-
was funny. Is it a?
Bico's right though, man. Liam is like he's
This
not
is
really a
Danny.
comedy guy. He's a
No,
subtle,
neither was
dramatic comedy
but
guy.
neither was Leslie Nielsen. Neither was
Yeah.
Lloyd Bridges.
No, I understand it, but
this is Danny Houston. You recognize him when you see
Yeah.
him. You're like, oh,
He's
yeah.
a great actor. He's in
good.
so many different things, and he's great in everything
You know what
he does.
Liam Neeson is funny as hell in Ted 2, when he's going up to the cashier trying to buy tricks. He goes, "Excuse me, I'm under the understanding that these are strictly for children." He's like,
But I think
there'll be no
Liam
trouble,
Neeson-
right? There'll be no trouble.
I think Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson hooked up during that movie, and are now a couple.
Well, you can't because Liam Neeson's taken.
Oh,
So you can't. You can't.
Taken 2, Electric Boogaloo.
All right, go to Florida so I can go lay down.
Robin, where's my machine? It's off.
It is on, Tony. I haven't done anything to it.
Oh, there it is. Why is it on delay?
I don't know. I'll take a rim shot anytime I can get it.
I
you.
think
Take a
I
rim
think
job too if I can get the fuck out of here.
You,
Oh.
All right, let's go down to Florida.
Not Alan Houston.
Tony,
No,
let's.
not Allen Houston.
Do I have to sing it myself?
No, I got to find it, Robin. Relax.
Stop getting distracted and do what you're supposed to do.
Remember, I haven't used this machine in a long
Can we get one
time.
deep sigh?
Wait, let's get one of these.
That is not the Florida song.
One, two, three. One and oh, baby.
You didn't cover though, you piece of shit.
How's everyone doing? Let's make some noise. Come on.
All right,
I called it. I called it on the show Wednesday. I said they will not cover the number. All right, now let's go to the Florida update. Robin is like salivating.
No, she's right.
Gesticulating.
She's right. No, she's just trying to navigate the show.
I'm navigating. I'm the one who has to play the music.
Okay, why don't I play it?
Just relax.
Listen, DJ.
Take it easy.
DJ such and such over there.
For somebody who says that they can
Can
do
you crank
this,
the volume up? I can't hear it.
I'd be happy to.
Every day.
We just saw a gator, a legit gator.
I know. Well, speaking of taking a deep dive,
Yes, yes, indeed.
you will get this.
Let's
No
go.
alligators in here.
Let's go to Fort Lauderdale.
Lottie Dottie.
Or as we call it
AKA
here, Fort Lickerdale,
Yes.
right next to Miami.
And Biscayne Bay, to be exact.
Love Biscayne
I've
Bay.
heard of Biscayne Bay.
Biscayne
Yes.
Bay, where the new Neptune Memorial Reef.
Oh, isn't that a ride at Disney now after they basically blew everything up over there? They
No.
got rid of the Tom Sawyer
Yeah,
Island.
I got a fast pass for that thing.
Neptune Memorial Reef is pushing to become the largest man-made reef on the planet, but it is also
What?
the first underwater cemetery.
No, I said to
way.
take a deep
Yes.
dive. So if you want to go down there and see Grandma, Grandpa,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go bobbing for corpses. Fucking get at it, man.
You actually have to get your scuba certificate because the cemetery is located 40 feet underwater in Biscayne Bay, over 3 miles off the coast of the Miami Beach.
so now you got to take a little boat. Don't get one of those drug boats like the Nicaraguans were doing.
Biscayne Bay. Biscayne Bay. That's from the Birdcage. That's where
Robin
Nathan
Williams?
Lane is supposed to be buried, but Robin Williams has a cemetery somewhere else, and he's gonna. Yes, I remember that shit now. That's one of my favorite movies. Anybody's got a problem with that? Fight me. That movie's awesome.
It is awesome. The site had already been designated for an artificial reef, but a couple of businessmen said, "Hey, we have an idea," and they decided.
Bury the cockroaches. I think they got the idea from who's the guy that now they brought him back again who used to throw his bodies over in the water in Florida and Miami?
Dexter.
I think Dexter basically broke ground on this thing.
I know who it is. It's Luca Brasi. Now everybody sleeps with the fishes.
Yeah.
That's it. Luca Brasi crematory. Everybody sleeps with the fishes. There you go.
So these businessmen, they came up with the idea of building an artificial reef and making not only an artificial reef, but also a work of art. And that's when the idea came about building the Neptune Reef, and it was built.
Oh, is there video? I want to see some of this.
Yeah, there's no video. It's
that's just a reef?
Yeah, it's just so
it's all in
they
watercolor.
started already building it, but They are using structures and columns made up the foundation of the.
What about tires? Now they tie tires up and put it on a barge and then dump it in the ocean so they get fish to accumulate.
Part of it is concrete road structures,
Exactly.
road units, and then here, this is what there are already people that are buried there. You can choose one. This is one of the headstones that you can choose.
You have options.
Yes.
I like when the Undertaker. Excuse me, come on into the aquarium
gold,
here.
silver, bronze.
Come into the aquarium. I got some. These aren't the actual
I
size.
want a treasure chest as my headstone.
Oh, that would be cool.
I want a treasure chest. Yeah.
I wonder if they have that
You know
option.
what it says on it? Luigi Curto. I can't swim. There it is, right there.
Here lies Luigi Curto.
I fucked up.
So, a stingray-shaped placement that's offered as one of Neptune's Memorial Reef's limited marine placements. As of late 2024, there have been around 1,500 placements deployed to the reef.
Wow.
So 1,500 souls are already buried there.
They're killing it down there.
Yeah, is this just me or does that gravestone look like it has a clip? Could you roll back up for a second? Is that close?
Yeah, what is that?
Well,
Can you zoom in?
X marks the spot.
It looks like
It does kind
looks
of
like
look
a
like a vulva.
spaceship.
It does look like a vulva.
Does it look like a vulva? Yeah, we have to
little
get
bit.
sex Dr. Heather
It
to
does
break
look-
it down for us on the program.
It does a little bit look like a vulva.
So they already got all these dead people down there?
Yeah.
I thought you said they were just making it.
No, they were trying to make it the biggest.
This is already happening.
Now here, this is the standard package.
Oh, the standard package.
The
Why don't you
cemetery's-
come into the office
Cinder
now?
block
Steve?
some chains.
Sit down and let's sign the paperwork. We'll pick out something real
Cinder
nice.
block and chains.
The cemetery's standard package involves mixing cremated remains with cement and then securing the placement in one of the reef's various structures.
Oh, it's like
along
making a
with an
little
engraved copper plaque.
tableside guac. You know, you just put.
I know plenty of guys in South Philly do that without a permit. It's not even a problem. What are you talking about?
Get this. Here, hold on a second. Once complete, the reef is expected to stretch 16 acres across the seabed with the capacity
Not
to
green
fit
acres.
remains of over 250,000 people.
Dude.
And that is great news for the local sea life, he says.
That's just gonna stink.
You can literally, swim with the fishes for the rest
That's
of your
what
life.
I said. Yeah, it's nice, man.
What happens if vulva is that? It looks like a Subaru. That's
It's called Mobsters in Paradise.
Mobsters in
Paradise.
Gangsters Paradise. You have the
Okay,
different.
Gangsters in
You have the
Paradise.
different wings.
Here
Yeah,
is
different wings.
Here's the part that I think is hysterical. Researchers aren't the only ones diving the reef, though. The company says that loved ones who want to visit a family member's resting place can take their own private vessel or charter out to the reef to come swim through themselves. Many have received scuba certifications so that they may come back and visit year after year to pay tribute to their loved one. Now, I don't know about you.
Right,
but
you don't want to go down one of those subs that blew up. Remember those suckers went
No,
down in
you
that
don't wanna do that.
submarine?
No.
But
and then it imploded?
But here's the thing. Like, when you go visit a gravestone, oftentimes you cry, right? You don't want
You
to be
won't see the tears at least, though. You know what I mean?
But you don't want to be crying while you're doing scuba. You get all snotty nosed.
I get one of those full face masks
Tony,
like I have.
are you for scuba?
I'm for scuba, yeah.
for scuba, Robin? Are you for scuba? Then I am a P.
That's one of the greatest scenes in
yeah.
cinematic
Absolutely.
history. And you know who that is, right?
That's
Hank
Hank
Azaria.
Hank Azaria. You for scuba?
Remember the hippo. All right.
Here's a plaque.
Oh, we have one of the plaques?
Hold on a
Please,
second. I'm
show
going
me.
to show you a plaque. This is
Does
somebody.
it show the Dallas Cowboys
let's
Super
say-
Bowl
say-
last
Here's
one?
somebody that was
I'm
born in
fine
48.
just hiding from my wife. Got it. Okay, no problem.
This was somebody was born in 1948, died. Wait, that doesn't make any. Oh, 2021. Okay, so never mind. Died in 2021, and the caption says, "The captain to my starship, may you watch over us and the sea and the stars for all eternity."
It's fucking gay.
Come
I'm
on,
serious.
man.
It is. I don't care.
Look at the yellow snapper swinging around.
I
Now.
know.
Get a couple. Get
He didn't
grouper
write
down there.
that. Nobody wrote that.
Now, if you have,
ChatGPT wrote that.
of course, you can have a premium placement, which is
Premium placement.
Yeah.
Like
you know what
two
premium
story?
placement is? Alive. That's what that is. Alive.
placements in the shape of
Above
marine
water, Tony.
placements in the shape of marine life, such as seashells, stone crabs, starfish, etc.
I can go down to the Sanibel and pick up all the seashells you want.
Here, in loving memory of Betty Williams, born 1950 52 or 32.
I know.
died
So
in
they don't
2020.
have. They don't have.
Oh,
Tony-
this is both husband and wife. are
Tony
there.
wants to be in a nice crab track. So when they
I
come
want
in,
Mr. Krabs.
Some bitch got
I
him.
want Mr. Krabs, and I want to be in. I want mine like the chum bucket.
Yeah.
I want my sarcophagus to be like the chum bucket in SpongeBob SquarePants, right? And then you come in and you get the crusty crabs. You get the crab
You
sandwiches.
gotta have a little button on there where you hit it goes boop, 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 boop. It's a bumpy bump underwater.
I know. No, what you need is
a bubble machine. Is
yeah.
what he
You
needs.
need
The bubble.
the treasure box that has the bubble machine and it like
You
and
remember
it like
when you were
bubble,
little
bubble, and it opens
and you-
up.
remember when you
and
were
then
little
the bubbles escape and it goes.
And you
close
had
again.
those bubble machines. They were in water, and you press the buttons, and you get the fish moving around like that.
Yeah.
I have like 50 of those.
I want that to be my gravestone, so you can come and just play with me and just push the buttons. All right, I'm out of here.
You're
I'm
out.
of here, guys.
Get
Say
out.
good- say
Good night,
goodbye.
everybody.
Say
Get out.
goodbye, Luigi.
Good night, everybody. Bye bye.
I think Disney's going to make that ride after they basically gut everything they have up there.
They have to, dude.
Jesus.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night now.
Love you all. Bye bye.
Does Ariel change the decorative items like the gravestones? That's pretty good. Send Nemo down there.
I know.
By the way, somebody asked earlier about Neptune. This is called Neptune. Isn't that a
Neptune
restaurant
Memorial Reef.
Isn't that the restaurant in Epcot?
Oh, I think that is. I think it is. But there you have it, folks. If you too, there's still room if you would like to have that happen to you. I actually, like, I don't mind this idea.
Whatever, listen. The thing about, I guarantee you 100 years from now, all the land that's now being used for cemeteries will be gone. You're digging up cemeteries now, like in down in Center City, Philadelphia.
Well,
when
like-
they dig now near Independence Hall, they find bones from like Civil War era people.
Actually, so in our family, my Oma Mika is in her last stage of life. We are expecting any time now to find out that she has passed. My stepfather is over in the Netherlands right now with her so that he can be there when she passes. And in the Netherlands, they almost don't do regular burials anymore.
Everything's cremation?
I think it's like 90% or something like that of people that pass away do cremation over there. One, regular burial is incredibly expensive. I think it's one of the most expensive countries in the world to be buried normally, like in a coffin and all that. So most people do cremation. A lot of them don't even do, like, they don't have their ashes put somewhere. Their ashes are, I don't know what they do with their ashes.
They don't go dust to dust.
No.
By the way, the Phillies are back on bat bananas. A kept bomb now. All the outfielders have hit home runs, and the Phillies lead the Miami Marlins, Florida, whatever the hell they're called right now.
BYKO is asking, are they full bodies or just ash urns? They are not full bodies, for sure. It is, their ashes get mixed with some kind of concrete, and then they're formed into whatever it is that you're going to be put down there with. There's actually 3 ideas that I like. I like this one. You can now also be buried in like a pod where a tree can grow from your remains.
Really?
Yes, they plant like it's
Plankton and stuff.
No,
and you can get
it looks like a big egg, and your entire body. You don't get cremated. Your entire body gets put into this like pod egg, and then they plant you in a forest somewhere, and your remains feed a tree, and it grows very, very healthy off of your remains. That's kind of cool. I think maybe I don't know. And then the third option, which I really like, because I think that your remains, you get cremated, and then your cremated remains are used to make a diamond. I like that one.
Patty Pike Perk says, thanks for the update. And we're here to, give you the future. The future is underwater or in space or in Mars. I don't know where the future is. It's certainly not on this planet right now.
Definitely not.
Wait, Rich Eisen is trending. What did he do now? I got to check this. Rich Eisen commentating tonight. And Charles Barkley is, he's doing the game in Brazil. And somebody posted a picture of Charles Barkley falling asleep. Are they that boring? People are giving him thumbs down.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, so we went to Florida. We do have a down under story, and we also have a
You have a Maryland dad update, too.
yes.
Because, my son's a Maryland dad.
Correct.
I'm a Maryland granddad of Maryland kids. But Maryland dads have been important right now in the world, not of sports, but in the world of people who are in the country illegally
Yes.
and then get caught.
Well, and the Maryland dad, a.k.a. Kilmar Abrego Garcia, he was deported.
Right.
He was then brought back because there was a big stink about where he was deported to.
Well, first they sent him back to his native land.
Right. And then he supposedly was so afraid that he was going to get killed there that then they sent him somewhere else. And then it's just been crazy. So he's still going to be deported because this is a bad dude.
Yeah, I know. But we have Maryland. They call him a Maryland dad because
Right.
he's not. But the guy in Maryland, one of the other strappers, whatever happened to Maryland? I get D.C. and Virginia. They've completely gone. Wes Moore, the governor there, is a whack job. And my son lives there. My grandkids live there. Now it's like people are leaving Maryland because the taxes are high.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful state.
It
And they
is
got
a
crabs. Crabs.
So Kilmar Abrego Garcia's lawyers.
So, yeah, this is the greatest story
so
ever.
The latest was that he's not going to El Salvador. He's not going to blah, blah.
Uganda.
Then he was gonna
Uganda
go
was
to
another
a
one.
totally different continent. They're sending him to Uganda. And then,
But then his lawyer
said that even in Uganda, Kilmar Abrego Garcia is not safe, and that is not fair.
So here's the worst part is the lawyer actually sends the Justice Department
yes.
a list of 22 countries that he does not feel safe in being deported to.
Correct.
I'm not making this up.
No. And so the Justice Department sends back to Mr. Abrego Garcia, a.k.a. with his lawyer, and he says, and this is from the Justice Department, the Principal Legal Advisor, Office of the Principal Legal Advisor, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. To Abrego Garcia and his lawyer says, as you know, the United States seeks to remove you from the United States based on your final order of removal. Currently, you are designated to be removed to Uganda. Your attorney has informed us, however, that you fear persecution or torture in Uganda. The claim of fear is hard to take seriously, especially given that you have claimed, through your attorneys, that you fear persecution or torture in at least 22 different countries.
And they
Those
listed
countries
22
include-
countries.
So here,
Can you
I'm
run
not-
them down? Let's
I'm
count
not-
down the top 22
I'm
in
gonna-
case
I'm
you
gonna-
case him today.
I'm going to run these down for you. El Salvador, Uganda, Mexico, Belize, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panama, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, Peru, Uruguay, Venezuela, Cuba, Dominican Republic, and Haiti. Apparently, he has so many enemies, he is not safe anywhere.
So then they picked, this is the best
Yes.
part. The
So-
punchline is the best part.
It is awesome.
Guess what country they're sending him to, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen?
So they said, nonetheless, we hereby notify you that your new country of removal is Eswatini, Africa.
Eswatini. Didn't we have some of those the other night? It
I
was like
know,
a
they
chocolate
did.
martini
It
with
was
some
very
Eswa water
delicious.
in it. Yeah.
I have never heard of Eswatini, Africa. Have you ever heard of Eswatini, Africa? Now, I'm fairly learned geographically.
Africa's a big place, Robin.
Yeah, but I had never heard of this
AJ
place.
Lopez says, any more accents, Robin's getting deported. The ICE is going to come right in here and take your ass out of here.
Now, for those of you who do not know where Eswatini is,
It's landlocked.
it is
It's
the
in South
African
Africa.
It is inside the South. It is inside South Africa, which is also a country, and it is landlocked with Zimbabwe and a couple. Hold on a second. I'm going to scroll down here. If you're getting dizzy, I apologize.
If you have a map, by the way, Americans can go there. You don't even need a passport. You don't even need a passport to go to Eswatini.
So here is, so you can see that South Africa, Lesotho is also a country, is also one of those landlocked. But just above that is Eswatini. Eswatini is closer to Johannesburg than the Cape Town is.
But I'm hearing this place is really nice. The king has like 100 wives, so he can
Yes.
bang all these other chicks that he wants down there. He'll
No.
be treated like a king. It used to be called Swaziland.
Is
Which was
what that was?
Yeah, it was Swaziland, which used to be an
I did
amusement
not
park down
know
going
that.
toward the show when you go down the Jersey Shore and you pass down there Cape May
Well, let
in
me
that
see
area.
if I can find the king of Eswatini. Hold on a second.
Eswatini. I got to check this guy out.
So here is the king of Eswatini.
That's not the king of Eswatini.
Yes, it is. That right there is the king of Eswatini. Oops.
You have him in a military uniform.
No,
the guy walks around
that's not
naked.
that-
Okay.
He's wearing like a turban, not a turban, like a
sarong.
muumuu,
A
sarong,
muumuu.
or I don't know what that is.
They walk around naked down there, Robin.
The Taiwan president. This is a photograph of the Taiwanese president shaking hands with Eswatini King Mswati III at the royal palace.
The best part, I'm saying this, Maryland dad, look what he's going to get down there. Food is great. They speak English. You don't need a passport to be there, but you have to, if you're there for a long time, you then have to get a visa or a MasterCard. Or I think they take Discover, too, if you tell them you know the chick from Stifler's mom.
So this is the king in his normal attire. Although he does have like a boxing belt on. Do you see that? He's like something M3 on his belt. Can you see that? See that?
He's got nice breasts, though. He's
Oops.
pretty hairy. Very hairy. Can you zoom in on him?
I'm trying to.
Eswatini.
See, look at that.
Dude.
What kind of
Is that the new
chest hair
WW?
is
Is he the new AWA heavyweight champion?
I know. Look at that.
I like the necklace, though. I like dressing like. See, I want to live there.
You
Then I
wanna
don't
drive
have to.
there?
I just have to wear like a.
Well, you do like
little
walking
shawl,
around
a
naked.
little, little panties there, whatever it is.
You do enjoy walking around naked, so that would be
Not
kind
Shaka
of
Zulu.
I didn't. So Swaziland, I knew about because
Yes.
that's what I used to. Obviously, when I learned the countries of Africa, I did not know that it was changed to Eswatini.
Yes,
though.
everything's changed, Robin.
Well, there you go. It is Africa's only absolute. So the king of Eswatini is the only absolute monarch in Africa.
Exactly right.
There you go.
Well, he couldn't come here because we don't have any kings here. Maybe Kilmar Abrego Garcia now could bring his family down there, and they could be part of the kingdom. They could live happily ever after.
Somehow, I don't think this is going to be as happy as he might think it is. Just saying. Just saying.
Now, we got to put the YouTube, because Rich Eisen is getting roasted about his play-by-play tonight. Now, we got to put that.
I can't play it.
Not play it. I want to see the game. I want to see the video. It's
Oh.
on YouTube, not YouTube TV. You get it for free, and everybody has YouTube.
I know.
Our show's on YouTube. Are we being preempted for this Brazil game between the Kansas City Chiefs
Hold
and
on,
your whoever the hell they're playing?
Let me see what I can do, Mr. Bruno.
That's the game in the National Football, the game 2 in Brazil.
No.
The Chargers. Wow, how about that?
Oops. I need to turn this down.
That was last year in the playoffs. That's not now, is it?
This is live. Chiefs, Chargers, Sao Paulo. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Let's play a little clip of it. Oh, we got a personal foul, roughing the intentional roughing the passer.
I'm not playing this live for everybody, just so that you know.
Why?
because-
YouTube is offering this for free, Robin.
Yeah, I know, but
You don't have to pay for YouTube
it
to
doesn't
get
matter.
this.
Doesn't matter.
This isn't a song. This is their content. You understand it?
I'm still not allowed
Let's
to
watch
play.
it again now. This is Justin Herbert, one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the National Football League. He threw what appears to be a cut. That's Kurt Warner in there. He's going to sneak across the man coverage and then find an opening. And so there's Mekhi Becton. I thought he was in the hospital. He wrote on Twitter earlier today that he was in the hospital because he had bad, not mac and cheese, rice and beans.
Rice and beans.
And he posted a picture of himself in a hospital in
Yeah.
Sao Paulo. So it's 7-0.
Why do I suspect that it was not the rice and beans that did it to him? Just saying. Because both the rice and beans would have been boiled.
Exactly. That's
heated.
what they eat in Brazil.
I know. I'm just saying that there's probably something else that he had along with the rice and beans that maybe made him end up in the hospital.
Well, not the arroyos frijoles.
No.
Thank you, Penguin AZ.
Now, William Schleig is saying, I'm watching you on the phone and the game on an iPad. That's a good job out of you.
That's why it's called. We'll have an Octo box with the Octo Mom lady, and so there won't be. Obviously, I have you. I watch. I love the NFL Red Zone, and I see all of these on the take sports people, like this guy who looks like an alien on Fox Sports Net, Nick Wright. Now he looks like the guy that was in the Disney movie, the Kylo Ren. You know that guy? Who's that actor?
Oh, yeah. Who played Kylo Ren? Somebody on here will tell us really quick.
Kylo Ren. Great actor. But this guy, Nick Wright.
We have people in the locker room, too, by the way.
In the knocker room?
Did I say locker room?
Yeah, you said in the locker room.
Oh, okay. Locker knocker. We're close.
Well, there's nothing wrong with knockers, Robin. Come on.
We should take somebody that is in the knocker
Let's
room.
go to the
so
knocker
that
room
I can
right
go
now.
get another bottle of wine.
Yeah, Luigi takes one glass in and then gets out of here.
I know. He's
Son
so
of a
rude.
Bitch.
Ungrateful child.
By the way, Justin Herbert, 3 for 3, 47 yards and a touchdown. He was sacked one time, and his quarterback rating 158.3. And by the way, let me make this one thing perfectly clear, because I said it on my Twitter account earlier on X. Nobody cares about your fantasy football team, okay? Field Yates, I don't give a shit who's on your fantasy football team. You can play whatever. You can be on 50 teams. Nobody cares about your fantasy football team except you. Let's be honest. All right, let's go to our buddy, John from Mayfair. Does he have a fantasy team? I know he goes to the fantasy show bar every once in a while. And he goes up to in Reading, which that one bar up there in Reading, and there's one right off the boulevard. What's that one strip club right off the boulevard?
I haven't been there since they asked me not to come back, Tony. Now, I don't do the fantasy thing. It's not my...
Again, if you want to play in 100 fantasy leagues, but do I see the Field Yates come out there and say, "Oh my God, I took Christian McCaffrey in my fantasy team, and I also had A.J. Brown last night. Oh, woe is me." Hey, Field Yates, what kind of name is that, first of all? And this is what I think of your fantasy team, Jagoff. All right, anyway, let's get back to the business. Adam Driver is the great actor, yes.
What's going on, Tony? The house looks very nice.
Well, thank you, man. We still got a lot. We got water. We finally got potable water yesterday, and that will be the final Jeopardy question today on potent potables. One of my favorite. When they do that, here are tonight's categories: potent potables. I know her. I picked up stuff for her on the boulevard back there at where the pools used to be, right off of Cotman and the Boulevard. You know what I mean?
The final Jeopardy question.
Yes. In fact, I think I have the final Jeopardy music in here, which I haven't played in a long, long time. See if I have it in here. No, we'll do it later. What's going on, John?
Same old stuff. I'm just sitting here watching the Phillies, Tom.
Phillies are what? They got all three outfielders of homer tonight, right?
I would guess that. I know somebody went back to back here, I think. So I was kind of interrupted, but I'll take it. 5-1.
Phillies up 5-1, yeah, in the fifth inning now. Yeah. The Mets are leading Cincinnati in the sixth. White Sox leading Detroit. And some other Mets are up on Cincinnati, I mentioned. And Milwaukee leads Pittsburgh. Again, a lot of these games, none of these games, Milwaukee's obviously going to win their division. They got the best record in baseball. The Marlins aren't going anywhere. Seattle and Atlanta, interesting matchup. Cleveland and Tampa Bay. But
well, my question would be this to you. I mean, if the Phillies can handle their business here, which they should down in Florida, if you get an opportunity and let's assume that the Mets still continue to be Mets, it's kind of different. They can wrap this up rather early.
Yeah, but that's the thing about winning the division early. The Phillies are going to be in. The Mets are going to be in. They're locked in.
But the whole thing is, Tony. Once you hear a magic number, I think I heard a magic number of 17.
Right.
So once you hear that number, you think, oh, you're focused on number 17. That's what it is. So, but I think it's more in the Phillies. interest to do that than in the Mets. I mean, I don't think the Mets can catch the Phillies. I don't. Regardless.
And again,
of
the one thing about the Phillies, I mean, you have a situation where you got a player that you gave a huge contract to and has been garbage this year. So that's the big question: is Aaron Nola even going to be a starting pitcher in the postseason? That's what you use the last couple of weeks for, is to try to get some sort of idea of who you're. And you don't need to go 4 deep in the playoffs. You got to have your top 3 starters out there, and then everybody else is a relief pitcher. So that's how it works in the playoffs. You don't have to have 5 starters. You just have to make sure you have the 3 starters. And Ranger Suarez looked good again. And some of these young pitchers are looking good. Uh-oh. Oh, you got the baseball game on in the background.
Oh, do I?
No. So the Phillies guys aren't doing it. Well, they're using the radio guys, right?
Actually, Fransky might be on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Fransky and
yep.
who are great. They're great.
Sorry about that. Fransky's on TV tonight.
Yeah, that's why because the Phillies radio guy is doing all NFL now. I mean, everybody knocks him, but I tell you what, he's a solid broadcaster. When you talk about the Phillies play-by-play guy,
he friend of yours, though.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that because I know him.
No.
He's really good. He does NFL games. He does college games. The guy's a professional broadcaster. I don't get the hate for him in Phil. I just don't get it. The guy's a solid play-by-play guy.
Oh, the thing is, I mean, there's plenty more people to hate Philadelphia than Tom.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Luigi finally came through. Now he's feeling he feels a little upset that we've been calling him out, and he hears it all the way on the other side of the house.
No, that's not what happened at all.
Which we have a shuttle that goes to the other side of the house.
I went and found it, and then I had to get his ass out of bed.
Hey, Luigi. Tony.
John from Mayfair says hi, by the way.
Tony, we mentioned before Harry Donahue. I understand he's got a little bit of an issue going on in his life, and I wish him all the best.
I haven't heard that. Harry's a great friend. I did not know that. I'll look it up, but I don't know. I hope he's okay. I mean, I got a lot of friends. We're all getting older. You look at some of my friends, who have prostate cancer, and I'm 73, luckily, and I'm still kicking. But I'm starting to slow down, and that's what happens when you get older.
It's not my story to tell, but I do watch that Inside Golf thing, and they had something going on in there. So.
This is something that happened last year?
No, I think it's just...
He does it with Harry, Harry Mays, right?
Yeah, no, well, apparently he's struggling with some drug use, maybe? Is that...
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, Robin. I don't want to speculate on the air.
No, I mean, hold on.
Harry Donahue was a legendary KYW news anchor, Temple guy, Philly legend.
Met him one time up at Huntington Valley Country Club, and he was sitting at a table about 3 tables over from us at a break, and I heard
his
his
voice. Temple
voice.
Basketball Ring of Honor, for God's sake.
I heard his voice, and I went up and I said, "Hey," I said, "Do I know that voice?" And he goes, "How do you know that?" I said, 101, 102, 103, 104, 103's open and early. Remember that? They used to have to do all that stuff on the radio with the snow closures and all that stuff. And he started laughing. So I think I don't know what the whole situation is, Tony. I just happened to see it this week. So.
Well, I'm seeing all the latest here. Philadelphia's Voice of Golf 2 weeks ago honoring Harry Donahue. Now, I also just saw something too. I don't know if that's a fact, but apparently a KNA situation. Is that true?
No. It was more about an illness. And I'm sorry to bring that up, but look into it because I don't know that to be factual.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. I like to know.
I
like to know facts as opposed to people just throwing stuff out there.
I know. I mean, there's all this stuff. So I was just trying to figure out what it is that you might have been talking about, but hopefully he's okay. So that's all we care about.
God bless Harry. So
yep.
Anyway, I wish you both all the best, and I hope we catch up soon.
Absolutely.
And, it's great to see you guys. Enjoy your home.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
You have to come
Cheers.
down here. Now that once we get into the hurricane season's over, this place becomes a madhouse. We're getting into the heart. It's funny, Florida, when it gets into the fall, becomes the place everybody wants to come to.
Yes.
Once the hurricane season's over, and it's the perfect time. You can go outside in your pool. We don't have a pool.
By October, everybody's coming down. As they say, the
Half of Philadelphia comes down here.
Yeah,
half of Minnesota, half of Michigan.
Tony has realized that the leaves don't change down here. The license plates do.
Exactly right.
Well, I was a 13-year resident of Florida, Dunedin. So
That's right, Dunedin, up where the Pittsburgh Pirates matriculate the ball around the field. By the way, the Pirates,
All right,
the
John,
Pirates are
thank
playing.
you,
Thank you, John.
Bye-bye.
I got to give the Pirates some love. I mean, they always come up with some good young players, and then everybody gets excited. And then after a couple years, and the team, they're talking about somebody going to buy the team. And that's, Pittsburgh's a great baseball town. And, now they got a couple of great young players, but they've had great young players time and time again. And then after a couple of years, they wind up trading those guys. So with the Skeens kid and a couple of the other young players, I just hope that they can put something together. Because Pittsburgh having a bad baseball, obviously Colorado's a mess, but you would think Colorado, of all places, where the altitude is there, and you should have guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark. They've been a disaster this year in Colorado, as have the Baltimore Orioles. So that's the one thing about baseball. Everybody said, Baltimore was great last year. This year, they suck. You know what I'm saying?
Tony, we have more people on the phone. Shall we go to the phones?
You mean in the knocker room?
Knocker room, phone.
It's not a phone, Robin. By the way, these punks that do some let's go to the phone show giving me crap because I was joking with them. Who's been saying let's go to the phones for generations? That doesn't mean I invented the saying, but it was almost like a running joke. We'd be talking about something, and that's what Matt Nahagan, our boss, he was one of the guys who would say,
let's go to...
Yeah, no, because we have people on the phone who are the same callers every day, and then Harry and I would be talking, and then Matt Nahagan would say, let's go to the phones.
Let's
get to the
you've been
phones.
doing that since way before Harry, too.
Exactly. Not first time, long time. That can be used in multiple situations, not just on radio shows.
Idiots.
First time, long time, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's when you meet a woman, and then you pull out the dick pills.
And
you
then
say,
it's long time.
Excuse me.
Me love you long time.
While I whip this out. I think I have that in here. Let me find it now, Robin. Let me find it now.
Well, while you're whipping that out, I'm going to go to Steven Luker.
Steven Luker! Steven, you there?
He's coming. He's coming. You know,
There.
he has to get his camera all situated.
Oh, okay.
There he is.
Okay.
Steven, what you
Why
doing?
did Pupusafine leave?
Not much, Robin. Two more classes and I'm done with my degree.
No.
No way.
Is this a master's or doctorate?
Just bachelor's.
I love Bachelors in Paradise.
We
That
are
was a
so
good-
proud of you. That is so awesome. We knew you before when you were just thinking about it.
Yeah. It's crazy. I met up with my career advisor today. I had all kinds of things. They made me use a AI thing to touch up my resume and everything. It's just crazy how much they want me to do.
That's fantastic. Well, that's awesome, sweetie.
Yep.
Very, very cool.
What else is going on out there now on the West Coast?
Monsoon weather.
Yeah, I saw. I mean, obviously, there's fires in California, and this is fire season.
Well, the monsoons
and
are
the monsoons,
good, though.
the monsoons bring the rain, and then that brings the mudslides.
The mudslides. That's the problem because they have had such a drought for so long.
And then you had the haboobs in Arizona and in Burning Man in the desert.
The haboobs are not as fun as they sound.
No, haboobs boobs are fun, but haboobs are not.
No, haboobs, no fun. I was caught in a haboob once on the freeway. That was very scary.
I had a couple boobs once dangling on the freeway, but
Yeah, that's different.
I'm a pretty good driver when it comes to that stuff,
Well, the California lottery and other states are starting to do NFL scratchers.
No, really?
Yeah, for the new season. Because California has the Rams, the Chargers, and the 49ers. And they say if you don't win, you get a second chance to win prizes of that team, game tickets, and the ultimate fan experience.
Remember back in the day when sports didn't want to have anything to do with gambling or anything like
Yeah.
that?
And then they had to had to go to what's
What
the
are
matter?
you doing?
We're on the air. What do you think this
live.
is? What do you think this is? Like a high school radio station?
You just go walk in here? What do you need? Toothpaste?
Get in.
Condoms? What do you need? Lube?
For
We
an
got
iPhone?
charging.
Oh, yes, I do actually.
Yeah, some Russian dude they found him in a puddle of blood at Burning Man. Did you see that? Yeah, not puddle of mud. That was a group, right? POD? POM.
Is that the one you need?
No, isn't POM pomegranate juice, palm, right?
Yeah.
But puddle of mud was a group too, right? good
there
puddle
that
knowledge
was
right
good
there.
puddle knowledge. As long as you don't leave a puddle, we're fine.
Well, the sweats, don't want to sleep on a wet spot. Our washer's working now, though, so we're okay.
Okay, go away now.
All right, get out. What else is going on, Stephen? Now, what's the school you're going to out there?
Stephen Luker, Tony should trademark. Let's go to the phones.
Nah,
They
there's
really-
no trademark. A lot of people. I've had people use stuff that I said on the air for 100 years.
I know.
You think I care? You think I'm going to go after these people? I don't trademark stuff. If people use some of my
That's why
shtick,
we don't have money.
if people use some of my sayings or whatever, I'm not going to sue them.
I know.
Michael Buffer, he came up with, let's get ready to rumble. He has a trademark.
I know.
And if you use that anywhere,
Anywhere.
I don't mean just like right now. I mean, if you do a commercial and
Oh,
you
yeah.
pretend to be him, he'll sue your ass.
Yeah. Howard Eskin has trademarked a whole bunch of stuff too.
But I don't give a shit. I'll say whatever I want to Howard. I'll kick his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Steven, what are you going to do after college? Steven, are you there? Oh, we must have lost him.
Have we gone radio silence?
Yep, he must have. Now, Tony, we told everybody where Eswatini is.
Aswatini, yes.
Eswa.
Eswa or Aswa. Ashwagandha, too. We know about
Yes.
that. That's at
Yeah.
Walmart. All these different supplements.
Right next
and
to
shit.
the JIT stuff.
Yeah. If you go into a Walmart, first of all, you need to have your head examined.
What was it? It was something JIT.
Yeah.
It was
But
like,
we had it cleared up.
yeah.
I'm serious. Everything's by force factor now, you
Yeah.
notice? Or Cunol, the brand I trust. Hey, Cunol, give me some cash, and I'll say, and I have Cunol drugs that I paid for.
Yes.
Cunol, the brand I trust. You know what I'm saying?
But we do have time to go down under.
Well, I do that later at night, usually. Under the covers. That's when we go quiet storm and start playing some slow jams at night. You know what I mean?
Where a woman has.
Wait a minute. Do we have any Australian music?
I don't.
Can we play a little
What
Men
is-
at Work?
What? Oh, that's
From the
a good
land
one.
down under. We had crocodile. Actually, we had
Land down.
alligator. Smooth jazz.
Hold on. Let me go to
On the coyote.
Men at Work. Hold on.
Cunol. Okay, Tony Hawk.
I can go down under. I go down under occasionally.
Well, it depends if it's too hot under the sheets.
Um.
And no Dutch ovens, Robin. I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's go down under. You know that man from down under? Is this Men at Work?
Yes.
Not men, unemployed men?
Okay.
Okay.
That's all you get, because otherwise
I
they're
know.
going to kick us off. They're
YouTube
gonna
will
kick
put
us-
Rich Eisen on
Yeah.
instead of us. I get it.
So we're not going to Australia. We're going just left of it to Kiwi land, to
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
So in New Zealand, a woman has showed the strength of an immortal by running barefoot over 100 meters of what's the most painful thing that you can possibly think of?
Broken glass?
No, worse.
Wait a minute. Thumbtacks?
No, well, that would be painful. I agree. But this is something pretty much everybody, like not everybody has walked on a thumbtack. But if you are a parent, you have walked on this.
BBCs, like big black guys laying down and trying to like walk
No.
over them?
No. Loose Lego bricks.
Loose Legos?
Loose Lego bricks. If you have
Wait,
ever
so this is a
woken
competition, though. This isn't just.
up, no. So she broke the world
But
Guinness.
this is an
Yes.
event, right?
Well, it's a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, so it's an event. She didn't just bring her Legos out, throw them down, and say, "Yeah, I just broke the world record." She had to know how many she had to walk over, right?
Well, it was how long? Like it's 100 meters.
Right.
And
What's that in feet?
What is? Yeah, 100 meters in feet. 100 meters to feet is 328 feet.
See, Robin, that's why we hate the metric system in this country.
No, it is so much easier. 100 meters. Like everything.
100 feet. It used to be the 100-yard dash. Now it's the 100-meter dash. Yet people who are not track and field experts, who don't sit there and do quarter laps
The
and
reason
stuff.
why it's so freaking difficult is because everything in the United States does not get divided by 10. And when you have to bring it from meters, the metric system, over to the stupid American system.
Stupid Americans.
Yes.
The only thing we know about the metric system is 2-liter bottles of soda. That's the only thing.
And wine.
2 liters. No, you don't even know the liters in a bottle of wine. You say, "Get me a bottle of wine." You know how many liters is in that bottle of wine, Robin? How many liters, since you know, Miss Expert European Euro trash chick?
Isn't it a liter? I don't know.
No.
I actually don't know what a bottle of wine
It's
is.
750 milliliters.
Okay.
See? Who the hell knows?
Which is almost 1 liter.
But it's still bullshit. You get a
It's
bottle of
3/4
wine.
of a liter. It's so simple. Everything is divided by 10.
Then why do they make 2-liter bottles of soda, not 1-liter
Still divided
bottles?
by 10.
Nothing's divided by 10.
It's so much easier. But let's go back to New Zealand.
Let's go back to New Zealand and talk about this dipshit chick who walked over
Okay.
Legos.
I'm going to show you
Okay.
video. How's that? Oh, wait. I have to turn down men at work. Shushka men.
If you've ever stepped on a rogue piece of Lego on the floor, you know just how painful it can
yeah.
be. Now, imagine doing it repeatedly on purpose. A Christchurch mum has done just that. A 100-metre sprint barefoot over thousands of the tiny bricks. Thomas Mead was there for a painful world record attempt.
When day broke this morning, a small army was preparing the unthinkable.
All this Lego and more.
300 kilos of Lego laid out in a gauntlet that stretched 100 metres, creating a trial beyond the imagination of most parents, but not Gabrielle Wall.
I actually had a health scare a couple of years ago, sort of re-evaluated my bucket list as a result. One of the things that ended up on the list was to do a Guinness World Records attempt.
She's been barefoot for 2 months, callousing the soles of her feet at supermarkets, Christmas parties, and even a wedding.
Fortunately, I'm already married because I'm not going to pick up anyone with these feet.
Her children providing the motivation.
I'm the coach. I coach her.
I'm manager, so I basically just yell at her.
The material supplied by charity Imagination Station.
It's all about raising awareness for what Lego can do.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to raise awareness what Lego can do?
I know what
you
Lego...
build shit with it. You don't walk on it.
Well, and you know what it can do? It can send you into the hospital if in the middle of the night
How
your
are you
kids have
raising awareness
I
of
don't know.
what Legos can do?
Legos are the most freaking painful thing when you're in the middle of the night and your kids haven't cleaned it up after you told them to put their Legos away and you're going to the bathroom half asleep and you step on a rogue Lego. Oh my God.
Now, Fleet Pete, VFL, says, Robin, get the caller box out of the main feed, please.
Yes, I did.
What caller box?
I didn't. It ended up being like a picture in picture in picture because...
Robin?
I know.
I hate to do it to you. I really, really, really,
But I
really
fixed
do.
it. You didn't even,
Well, I'm not looking up there every second.
Fleet Pete said it, but I had already fixed it. So Fleet Pete's there.
Fleet Pete?
I don't know.
Is that an enema?
Fleet Pete.
Remember the Fleet Enema Center?
VFL. I don't know what that means. And William Schleich says, I missed the Lego Awareness Month.
Lego Awareness.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fast forward to where she actually does the run. Are you ready? Are you ready, Tony Bruno?
Yeah. How
Philosopher
long does it take?
Seneca once said that we suffer more in imagination than we do in reality.
On your marks, get set.
Clearly, he never heard of Lego.
Oh my God.
The most painful obstacles, the palm trees and window frames.
Probably about halfway, it switched from being like, wow, I'm actually doing this, to boy, that looks like a long, long way away.
But Gabrielle Wall couldn't be stopped. The
Oh, my
challenge
God.
vanquished.
My feet hurt just by looking at it.
That's stupid.
Well,
Well, I'm sure her kids are proud of Mom. Way to go, Mom.
well, she's now a world record holder. I mean, that
So
is pretty
what?
cool.
What you going to do with that? Put it with it, I almost won the Super Bowl medal next to Joe Burrow?
No, because this one is like actually winning the Super Bowl. Have you ever gotten even close to breaking a Guinness World Record?
Well, for some things, yeah.
Like what?
I don't want to go into that right now.
Is it something that you need to contact your doctor for 4 hours later?
No. Again, I don't care what people do. But to have your kids there and making it sound like, oh, my God. People set Guinness World Records every day. And most of them are stupid. Let's be honest, right?
Yes. Yes.
Most of them are stupid.
I actually helped when I was the PTA president at my kids' elementary school.
Not the Harper Valley PTA.
No, I helped them set a Guinness World Record. It was the longest hug chain, if you want to call it that.
Hug chain?
Yeah. Yeah, we did
What's
it.
a hug chain?
Well,
Is that one of them big-ass
the
chains you put
entire-
around your neck?
No, we get the entire elementary school, all classes, and we had them holding their hands like crossing over so that it was like you were hugging somebody. And then it was a big, huge circle, and it was what the
Oh,
big,
circle jerk. I remember those, yeah.
it was a big circle jerk with kids. It was great.
Listen, if it's for the kids, right?
It was for the kids, and they loved it. Everybody got to be on. They were part of the Guinness World Record.
I was part of Hands Across America.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I do remember.
How old
that.
were you then?
God, that was like the 70s.
We did it in Philly as radio stations.
What year was that?
I don't remember.
Was it
Late
70s,
70s, early
80s?
It was in the 80s. So the idea was that
Hands
everybody across
across.
America, every radio station, would get people lined up. Like we were on the East River Drive in Philly.
1986.
Yeah. And
5.5 million people formed a human chain
you know
across
how
the continental
you know
United
how
States.
far that 5 million people chain got?
How far?
Nowhere, because the chain was broken everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. We couldn't get people in Philadelphia to complete the chain to get over the bridge.
You're saying that the Hands Across America is a complete lie?
It's not a lie. The chain never actually connected all across the country.
This was supposed to be a 4,314-mile long event stretching from New York to California.
Right. And you know how many people you would need
It
to
was
hold hands together to stretch from New York to California, Robin?
Well, they say that it was 5.5 million people.
You would need more than 5.5 million people.
And they said that the human chain stretched from Battery Park in New York City to Long Beach, California, passing through 16 states and Washington,
My
D.C.
point is, Robin, I get it. I
So
thought it was
you're
a smart
saying-
idea.
you're
I'm
saying it
saying the
never
chain was
happened.
broken.
You're
in many
saying-
places. Yeah.
you're saying
You think
that-
in the middle of nowhere, there's going to be people holding
You're
hands
saying
in the
it was a
Mojave
lie.
Desert. It
You're
wasn't a lie. It was
Yes.
a great idea.
No, it's a lie. You're saying that they did not reach all the way across America.
They did, but it was not continuous.
Well, then it's not a chain across America.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Now, there was
It's
a
a
Hand Jobs
lie.
Across America. That was a film series, which was really good.
I'm very disappointed. Once again, fake news.
This is
Fake
before fake.
news.
This is before fake.
Well,
news.
apparently, fake
This was
news
just feel-good shit
this
back in
was
the 80s.
This is fake news that happened even back in the day. This is how far back.
Because
We have
everybody
been
wanted to be,
lied to.
we used to just, we're going to go out there and then do a 10-meter run for charity. That stuff's fine. Hands Across America. I don't even know what the intent was.
It was a
charity thing.
It was to raise money for hunger and homelessness. It was organized by Ken Cragen and supported the charity USA for Africa, the same group that organized We Are the World.
And how much aid did Africa get out of that?
We are the children.
It was all feel-good bullshit. Let's be honest. Africa's still starving, okay?
Participants paid $10 up to $35 to secure a spot in line and received a commemorative T-shirt.
I don't know if I still have mine.
The event raised an estimated $15 million for charitable causes after accounting for expenses.
Of course. It's like most of these charities. the people who run it, other than like Tunnel to Towers, a lot of these charities, they pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to executives to sit in offices and collect the money. That's right, Temporera. The chain across America had as many drops in it as C.D. Lamb did last night. Oh!
All right.
Oh, rip shot.
Here we go. Here, the hands across America. While approximately 5.5 million people participated, the chain was broken in many places.
I told you that, Robin. I was there.
Particularly in the southwestern desert, the number of participants would have been roughly sufficient to create an unbroken chain.
You're going to stand out in the middle of the desert when there's coyotes and...
Hell yeah, they should have. Otherwise, because it's not real.
You can't get people in Arizona to do anything.
The number of participants would have been roughly sufficient. So the 5.5 should have been able to do it if they had spread out evenly along the planned route. But most joined the chain in major cities and few traveled to more remote areas. The various gaps in the line between participants were filled using ribbons, ropes, or banners.
It's ridiculous.
Fake. Everybody should get their money back.
No, it was for charity. I just hope the people that were supposed to get the money got it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
Probably not.
most of the time, they don't.
Probably not.
Yeah, the people you had to pay $5 to go over the bridges, though. They didn't even. No, that's a good line by John. We need to have illegals across America, but it would only happen in Arizona in July. Oh!
Tony, this was a fun show.
Is it over already?
Yeah, look.
Are
at the
you
time.
shitting me right now, Robin?
It is almost over, and I figured, you.
But I got to do this one last story here, Robin. The FBI has now more groups on the terrorist watch list.
Ooh.
And I'm a law and order guy. So the FBI has named 2 more FTO members, not BTO.
FTO.
The foreign terrorist organizations, FTOs. You down with FTOs? Not BTO, not FTP.
I don't think I'm down with FTOs.
You down with OPP?
Yes.
Yeah, you know me. Not FTD. The flowers are too damn expensive right now.
Yeah, they are. Holy crap.
It's ridiculous. Are the Swifties on the terrorist? They should be. Not STDs. That's a good one,
I'm
Joe
not down.
Crow.
I'm not
You
down
down with
it.
STDs?
I'm not down with STDs
Let me
either.
check down there to find out. Excuse me.
No, thank you, ma'am.
Look at that big ass. Look at that big juicy booty.
Tony.
Yes.
Get back to the business.
All right, so the FTO list.
Okay.
This is the
FBI.
FBI announcing the FTO list. 2 new foreign terrorist organizations. And guess what the names are, Robin?
What are they?
Los Choneros and Los Lobos. 2 Ecuadorian gangs. Not the FU bitch list. No, not that one. The New York Mets fan base, they did not make the list. Los Lobos. Los Lobos is on the FTO list, foreign terrorist. I thought they were coming back and doing another La Bamba tour.
Yeah, but that's what the La Bamba was.
I know, they
But
was
made
Los
them
Lobos.
famous, right?
The Los Lobos was a group.
Yes.
And they did La Bamba and a bunch of other hits.
And when I'm trying to find the damn thing that.
Who is this guy? It's Mickey Delaney. What do you mean what I just said is bullshit? How's it not bullshit? How's it bullshit? Los Lobos is the name of the organization,
Yes.
not the original group which did the Richie Valens song. We have Los Lobos, Robin.
Here, I do. Here we go.
La Bamba.
La Bamba. I found it. Whoops.
La 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 Bamba.
Skip. This is the one that everybody knows. Look.
Yeah. Now, where's my drumsticks, Robin? You said you would have them last week.
Una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia para invitar y arriba y arriba.
God, this is such a good movie.
No, this is a great song.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah, Lou Diamond Phillips is awesome. Crank this song up, Robin. What's the matter with you?
Soy marinero, soy capitán, soy
Lobos is the main gang in GTA 6.
What?
The movie GTA video game. Crank it up, Robin.
No, I have a question, Tony Bruno.
What?
If the gang,
Los Lobos,
not the
right.
rock band Los Lobos, but the gang Los Lobos, and what was the other one?
It's Los Choneros.
Los Choneros.
Los Choneros. I had some of those the other night.
Delicious with a little bit of
Except
salsa.
the guac was it wasn't a tableside guac.
If they have been designated a terrorist group, does that mean that our government can shoot them down if they are in a boat in the middle of the ocean again?
No, they're in Ecuador.
Well,
the group's name is the proper noun and does not have a direct English translation, but refers to the gang itself, known for drug trafficking, extortion, and other crimes. Los Choneros, if you're scoring at home.
Chicharrones.
No, Chicharito. Chicharito was a great soccer player. Now, come on. Yes. Los Chicharrones.
Chicharrones.
Not La Familia. We're not doing a block of Los Lobos tonight.
No, we aren't.
This
Yes,
was
then I'll
not
get in
Shan
trouble.
Hall Park's walk-up song. And yes, no sticks. It is an outrage, Robin. Did you find the sticks this week?
They are in the closet, and somehow they didn't end up on your desk.
I hate to do it to you,
forgot.
Robin. I hate to do it to you.
You know, these boxes,
Don't unpack themselves.
My hands are not the only ones that are capable of opening up boxes, you know.
Now, by the way, I haven't been
change
watching.
the subject. Really
no,
quick.
I just because we're getting ready to get off, so to speak. It was Mekhi Becton playing for the Chargers tonight because earlier today, Mekhi Becton, the former Jet, became an Eagle, won a Super Bowl, then got big money to go play for the Chargers. I know there's no sticks, babe. I am leaving. Thank you, Fleet Pete. Remember Sticks, babe? I hated that song.
Babe,
I hated that song by Styx.
Go.
Just tell her to get out.
Or you can say, good night, everyone.
Not yet, Robin. So we got to play the themes. We want to thank everybody. Another fun show. Luigi was hanging in here, drinking wine with us on pizza. Pupusa Fiend. And who isn't a Pupusa Fiend, Robin? That's going to be the name of the new talk show with Robin and Dr. Heather.
Pupusa Fiend?
Pupusa Fiend. You know what I'm saying?
It might be a contender. I don't know. We're coming up with some really great ones.
No rants. I didn't do a rant last week. I did a little bit of a
No, you
rant.
did. Last week you did do a little bit of a rant.
Did I do? I did a little one about the stupid situation with the ESPN and that kind of crap. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody. Have a great weekend. I mean, the days have been flying by. It's hard to tell what day it is anymore. We had Labor Day just this past Monday, and now here we are into another weekend. We got NFL weekend, college football, baseball getting close to playoffs. Just be careful out there, right?
Yes.
So we're going to be on every Friday night, and then we'll mix in some other shows. I do shows on 1210 WPHT during the week, and then we'll add some more as we get more situated and settled down here in the new house.
We have some things that are
This
percolating
house
in
is
the
still
works.
nothing but boxes. We just got our water.
And as you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the only one that unpacks them.
That's bullshit, Robin, and you know it.
That is not bullshit. Otherwise, you could have gotten your own damn drumsticks.
Ridiculous. In the meantime, everybody, we want to thank everybody. Don't forget, tell your friends, like the show on YouTube, on X. Follow me on X at Tony Bruno Show. On Instagram, the same one, at Miss Robin Austin on X and Instagram. And, of course, on nofilter.net. Don't forget, not Talking Stick Resort. No, I'd love Talking Stick. Have you been out there, Rob?
Yes.
The
With you.
best manicured golf course ever. I mean, the grass goes right up to the tree stumps.
It's amazing.
It goes right there. I've seen bushes that weren't as trimmed. I've seen women with landing strips that weren't that neatly trimmed. It's phenomenal.
Tony.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. I want to say once again, thank you. I got to bring in some of my favorite drops during these because I used to play this all the time. Now, come on.
Good night to taxi driver. drivers who drive us day and night and never lose their tempers but are always most polite. Good night to everybody we haven't named before. Just make a rhyme up for yourselves, we don't know anymore. Good night, everyone, you've earned your daily bread. Good night and so to bed.
So spare me the bullshit.
Regulate ejaculations! Regulate ejaculations! Regulate ejaculations!